Here we go, starting. So, it has been 1,000 years since the flare, a unnatural disaster caused everything to die in a certain cataclysm event. It's now 1,275 AF, the current year. The war between Yaren and Firam has ended about 75 years ago. And the current conflict between Yaren and Gunkar is still heating up after its 50 years of bloody conflict. We are now in a shanty port town on the edge of the border cove between the Firam Empire and the Yaren Empire. And this is where we have our group of individuals trying to book passage on a ship. So, I will start off in the order of Connor, who is playing Rudag Zugzug, a half-orc barbarian. Could you describe Zugzug for us, please?
You bet. Rudag is very tall, even for a half-orc, as he's also half Goliath, so he stands just over 7'5". He has tattoos that adorn his skin. He has a slight green tinge, but besides that, he is mostly gray, as you would expect from someone of Goliath heritage. He doesn't have a lot of armor. The biggest thing on him seems to be a belt buckle. Besides that, he has leather pants and a giant great axe slung across his shoulder, and black hair pulled back into braids.
Okay. So, Zugzug, you have been traveling down south, away from the capital of Yaren, and you come across this shanty port town that seems to be discreet enough for your current quest of booking passage away from the continent. So, as you enter the town, you see this town is a bit haphazardly built with some old driftwood and everything. Not much is featured except for the port, which is large and filled with cargo. You see one ship that dons a unique flag symbol that is unfamiliar to you. It is not of the Yaren Empire, and you think it could be very useful to book passage on. What do you do?
What's the name of the ship?
You do not know that.
Well, I will make my way down the dock, see if I can find anyone that seems associated with that crew, and wave towards them and try to flag them down and see if I could indeed book passage for this vessel.
Okay. You see a ragged short sailor who is a halfling who is basically doing some checks on some cargo. He sees you and he kind of like walks over to you and he kind of like jumps on top of a crate to try to get to your face line, and it says, "How may I help you, sir?"
I'm looking to head out of here, specifically towards Gunkar. Just wondering if you guys had room. I could make myself useful aboard this ship if you want. I'm quite good at moving things. I could also pay a fare if you have it.
The fare to travel to our location will be 1 gold and 4 silver. If you wish to book passage in the sense of working, that is also obliged. You would have to speak to the quartermaster to do so.
And where can I find this quartermaster?
Currently on the ship, doing the inventory within the cargo. But I would put in a good word and I would write you a certificate saying that you wish to book passage for work.
That would be much appreciated, actually.
Very well. He jots down on his rugged, haphazard made clipboard. He writes a little certificate, rips it off, and hands it to you. Good day, sir.
How can I spot this quartermaster out of curiosity?
He will be quite rugged and old, I'd say, but don't tell him that.
Human?
No, he's more of a dwarf, but he always gets angry when we call him old.
Good to know. And I'll give him a nod of my head and make my way up onto the boat, looking for a dwarf that seems to be in charge.
Okay, as you do that, we are now moving on to Calypso. So, you entered this town, I would say, about a day ago, and you were trying to hide out, and you are basically hearing some whispers and words of some noble who is searching for you. You see some guards or individuals who are looking for you, but you managed to slip them in the previous towns. So you hide out in this good, quiet town, but you know that they will find you soon enough. So you hear word that a ship is going to sail away from the continent to a nearby island. You are unfamiliar with that island, but you do hear it is quite a good trade route between the two continents, to the continents of Juma. So, yeah. So describe your character for us.
Okay, you would see a kind of average to short woman, probably around like 5'4", 5'5". Typical Roman-esque look, the big brows, dark hair, kind of a little bit of a curved nose, tan skin. But she's dressed, for anyone who would be familiar, is more of the religious garb, including a cover over her head. But, yeah, that's about it. Pretty indescript look in the Yarwin Empire.
Alright. So you see the ship that is currently gonna set sail. So how do you plan to get on board this ship?
Well, before I get on board, I
Yeah.
need to go shopping.
Okay. What are you currently gonna look for?
Looking for an extra water skin.
I would like for you. Well, I would like for you to make a perception check for me, if you could.
Yeah, I want to see what people look like in this town, too.
Mm-hmm. In your eyes, they just look like some dirty, ratty old people who basically live in their own shit. By your perception of them. It takes you a while to locate a, I guess, good enough shop. It's haphazardly built, but you go inside and you see that this shop is basically more of a home, and it's basically home to like a person who hoards a lot of stuff. And you see movement behind the counter as like something just kind of like falls over and crashes and everything. And you just look behind the counter. You see this little gnome who is basically covered in soot and dirt, and basically climbs up onto the counter and basically gives you a smile, and you could see that this person is missing some teeth. And this person says, Well, hello there. How can I help you, my lady?
Oh, what a wonderful home you have. Since I don't want to be here too long, do you have a water skin among your products?
Give me a moment, and you see this person actually dive into the large piles of equipment and stuff, and you see this person throwing out some junk, like basically throwing away some stuff and everything, and you just hear some of the cling and clanging and everything. And out of nowhere, you do see a knife kind of like almost hit you and everything, and like digs its way into the door and everything, door panel, and you just hear this person climb back up and like, here. This is a excellent water skin, I would say. It's a bit old, but it should be enough for you. It will cost you 1 silver.
I was also gonna ask if you, I don't know why you would, but have some scented oil or perfume.
Give me a moment, and you see this person again dive in, but this time this person goes into the other rooms, and you just hear a big crash and everything, and you just see like a little iron pot kind of like roll by you and everything, and you just see
How long is this taking?
let me finish. I would say the searching, it would take about 5 minutes. But this one, searching for the scented oil, it would take this person. It's taking this person about 10 minutes. But basically, you see this person crawl out and everything, and you see this person carrying a wooden box and opens up the box, and this is some scented oil. It is of a lavender scented kind. It is quite rare. This will be about 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay. Well, before I say yes to this, can I make a perception check during this time or investigation and see if I see anything interesting in the piles near me?
Make a perception check. Are you doing this while this person was looking for the stuff that you wanted, or are you looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the perception check during when they were getting the water suck.
Okay, make a perception roll. Okay, that's a
There we
bit
go.
better.
Yeah.
So among all of these piles, you see something that is not of interest except for a plate of a type of ceramic plate or cup. It's a ceramic cup, chalice, and it's depicting some strange markings on it. It's some symbols you do not recognize, but it does depict individuals, like little pictures, and it's of some sort of conflict on the cup itself and everything. It is made of some unique material. It is made of some rose gold.
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it
Are you trying to steal it?
back.
Are you trying to steal it?
Yeah.
I want you to make a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good stealth. Now sleight of hand.
Oh no!
Okay, you manage to be very, very quiet. So you see this cup, you're about to pick it up. I would say, in this sense, it is more of the description of when Indiana Jones is about to remove this little idol thing in the first movie, and you're like, you pick it up, and immediately the entire shelf that is holding it falls apart. but you managed to quickly hide the cup in your bag.
Okay, I'm gonna grab another item in my hand for when they come out.
Okay.
I was just checking him out.
Alright. The item you pick up is a small broken knife.
Okay.
So this person comes back, hearing this and everything, and like, this is a lavender scented oil. It will cost you 2 gold.
Perfect. I'll buy both of them. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. This is a raggedy old shack. I'll have it repaired.
No, it's beautiful. But okay, I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, so remove 2 gold and 1 silver, and you are making your way to the docks.
Okay. I am
Okay.
on my way.
While you were passing by, you see this half orc who's basically talking up to this fine lady who's donning in some leather armor, and this half orc is basically chatting this person up as you walk by. So are
Does
you?
he look like a guard or anything?
No, he's wearing a fine clothing. This person does not seem to be a guard of any kind.
Okay,
So,
by the ship?
no, he is away from the ship. He is basically talking up to this person, like, near this raggedy, haphazardly built, tavern. So yeah, how do you, pay, how do you get onto the ship? How do you plan to get onto the ship?
Do I see like someone official, like a captain?
You just see a little halfling who is basically on a crate taking down some notes. You seem to think he is part of the crew.
Go up to him.
Okay. He turns and say, "Hello, madam. How may I help you?"
Hey, I'll like bend down to his height. And
Well,
go,
he's on a crate, so he's, I would say about the same level in eye, where just like maybe a bit 5 inches lower than you.
is your captain around?
Oh, the captain is on board. He's currently doing some charts and everything. Is there something you wish to be aided with?
Yes, I need to talk to him desperately.
Sadly, he is quite busy. If you seek to book passage, you could book passage for work or book passage with coin, if you wish.
Well, as you can see, I'm not much of a woman of manual work, but I do work with, the big guys, if you know what I mean. So
He kind of like he cocks an eyebrow, like, no, I do not know what you mean.
controllers of destiny and who made us gods.
Oh, you are a woman of the cloth. Huh. We certainly never had a passenger of your status on board. That is
Well,
quite
see,
peculiar.
one of those big guys actually told me to get on the ship specifically.
I
And I wouldn't see
see.
the name of it.
The ship?
Yeah.
Okay, at the stern of the ship, you see that this ship, its name is kind of like a bit worn out, but you could directly make out a word, and it just says dirty. You do not know the rest of the name.
Okay. That's right. I saw dirty all in my dreams. I mean, look at this town. Just everywhere.
You mean the dirty scoundrel. This old girl has been with us for a couple of years. Well,
Girl. Yeah.
since you're a woman of the cloth, I guess I could give you a 5% discount on the toll to pay for passage.
But, well, That's not even. It's 10% of what you're supposed to give to. Never mind.
I would only ask for 5 silver. I would only ask for 5 silver for the passage on the ship.
How about 3?
Are you haggling him? Make a persuasion check.
It's not good. Oh.
He kind of like cocks an eyebrow and says, 4 silver and you got a deal.
You know what? After this day, okay. I'll take it. Just to get off.
Okay, you give him the 4 silver, and you climb your way onto the ship on the boardwalk. Now, as I mentioned before, so Rissis, please describe your character for us.
Enter another half-orc, dressed in very fine clothing. His hair and clothing both offset his green skin by being a reddish brown.
Mm-hmm.
And he's best described as unfairly handsome.
For a half-orc.
Yeah. And he saunters onto the wharf and looks for one of the workers of the ship and gives a limp-wristed wave toward him. You, worker, go find someone of some importance. A star walks among you.
So basically, you were chatting up this woman who apparently is part of the crew and everything, and she kind of like looks at you. Cute. Does that charm always works on the other women that you've met?
Only all of them.
Go talk to Gerald. He's the right-hand mate of the captain who's doing inventory on the crates. And she kind of like slaps your face a bit, like a little pat on the face and everything, and says, "Try to work on your charm next time." As she kind of saunters off and everything.
I give her a big grin and a wink.
Her back is turned to you. She does not see this.
Too late. Okay.
Okay.
Go find Gerald then.
Okay, so you head to the docks, and you see this halfling who's basically talking to another crewmate who's human, asking him to move some crates and everything. So you wave him down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he turns as another orc. Seems we are having a lot of individuals. Do you wish to book passage on this ship?
Half-orc, my dear. And yes.
Well, there are 2 ways. You could pay or you could earn it for work.
No. I'll be paying, my good man.
That will be 1 gold and 4 silver, please.
What kind of room is this?
Repeat that, sorry.
What kind of room is this?
Room?
Yes.
It is basically a small 5-inch sized room.
Do you have an upgrade?
Are you trying to persuade him for that?
Yes.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I will.
18, damn. He kind of says, you would have to talk to the captain about that, but I would say it depends. You would have to talk to the captain if you wish to have an upgrade room, but he's basically in his quarters. I would have one of the crewmates show you where it is. So he kind of like takes the money you pay and directs you to one of the crew members who's going to show you on board.
Thank you, my good man.
Okay. Adrian.
Okay. So just describe what he looks like.
Describe what he looks like and everything.
Okay, so he is about 5'6" tall. He has short black hair. He's wearing a weathered cloak right now, which hides his armor underneath and his weapon as well. But what's most startling about him is that he actually has 2 different colored eyes. One of his eyes is a gold kind of color, and then the other is a piercing blue. And that's about it about him. He's a high elf.
And your clothing will be styled of the Firom Empire.
Yes.
No, continue.
He'd go searching for like somebody to allow him passage on the ship.
Okay. So you see this halfling talking to this large individual and like points and directs him onto the ship, so you believe he might be part of the crew. And he turns and like, never seen an elf before? What brings you here, sir?
I am looking for a passage on this ship. I wish to depart from this continent. Looking for work.
Well, you could book passage either by paying or by working it off on the journey to our destination.
What would this work entail?
Simple tying of the rigging, washing the decks.
What is the what reputation do the Firom Empire have in this area?
This place is a neutral standpoint for trade between certain individuals of the shady kind, but still well regarded among both the Yaren and the Firom Empire.
Okay, I'd like to work on this ship. I'm known for my diligence.
Very well. He writes on a piece of paper and rips it off and hands it to you as a certificate for working for passage.
He takes the paper and puts it in a pocket underneath his cloak. And he'll walk onto the ship.
All right. And finally, Nail, please describe your character for us.
Okay, so Nail is a kind of tallish, pale skin, short black hair, thin. So he'll be dressed in traveler's clothes from the Huron continent. Not Huron continent, Huron nation. And yeah, so that's his basic description.
So, you been in this town for about a day, trying to get some information, and you heard some information of a ship going to a island that is off the coast of the continent of Druma. And
yes, and I'm looking forward to the journey.
So, you go to the docks where this ship is docked, And you see this halfling who's taking down some notes, and he looks at you. Wait, don't tell me. You wish to book passage on this ship?
Yes, I do.
Well, there are two ways. You could either pay for it or work for it.
I'll pay.
That will be 1 gold and 4 silver, please.
I pay.
Okay. Your cabin will be on the first. Will be on the lower decks. I look forward to traveling with you.
As do I. And I go aboard.
All right.
Look for my cabin.
Yeah. So everyone eventually finds their cabin except for Rissus, who is going to the captain and everything. So Rissus, this crew member shows you where the captain's quarters is, which is basically right behind this door. And so yeah, the crew member knocks on the door, and you hear a voice, a scratchy voice going, "What? I'm busy in here." And the crew member, "Sir, you have someone who wishes to talk to you, sir." It says, "Let him in." And the crew member like opens the door for you and kind of like waits outside. You enter inside the captain's quarters, and this room is lavished with charts and models of ships, as well as empty liquor bottles. And there, at the desk, you see a black-haired tiefling with short horns, with a scruffy goatee and some basic ragged clothes and a monocle, and he kind of looks up. "How can I help you, sir?"
Good day, Captain. My name is Rysis Quadnakat. I have purchased transportation upon your ship, but my station requires that I have better quarters than what is usually offered. I was told to come and ask you.
We don't usually have better quarters. The only better quarters of standard would be my quarters or my first mate's quarters.
How much would you charge for either one of them?
He kind of stands up. Neither.
I lay down 10 gold. Are you sure?
You could have the first mate's quarter.
Thank you, Captain. One last question. When do we leave?
We leave within the hour. I suggest you unpack your things and get settled in.
Is there anywhere close that I can purchase some drinks and snacks for the trip?
You will be provided food. Do not worry.
Well, I shall unpack then. Thank you for your help.
The crew member will show you where your quarter is. And you go where this first mate's room is. And going to Ruladog, you were looking for the quartermaster, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so you go where this big, large thing is, and you see a dwarf who is basically unpacking some bolts for the ballista and everything, and basically weapons, and like cargo of some meat and some fruit and everything. And you see that this person actually has an eye patch and a very big, rugged, bushy beard, and he is bald. And you see that he has a hook for a hand and everything. And yeah, so he kind of like, ugh, how many times do I must tell these imbeciles that they need to be more careful with the weapons and equipment we deliver? Ugh. Well, hello there. Who are you, green skin?
I'll kind of look down towards him and I'll just hold out the piece of paper that the halfling gave me.
He takes it from your hand, looks at it. Alright. You see these crates over here, you big lug? I want you to put them in the northern corridor of the cargo hold, please. While I go...
You mean wood or the stone?
I want you to put these crates, he points to a couple of crates that are, like average size, so about maybe would weigh about, I don't know, maybe 4 pounds and everything. These crates are pretty large, but should be easy for you. And basically tells you to move them in this cargo hold area of the ship, below deck.
Alright, I'll just give him a nod, pick up the crates, and get to work.
Alright. Those who had paid for work, that would be, I believe, Adrian and Nail?
Yep.
Okay. Who paid for work? Okay. So you both are directed to this dwarf quartermaster, and he looks at you with like, alright. You, elf. They need some cleaning in the kitchens over there. Some people are dumb and everything, so go help out. You, human. I want you to clean these damn dirty wood floors, and I expect them to be so... Yes?
Nail paid for his way.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad, sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
All good.
There were only 2 people who wanted work.
Yeah,
One is now moving crates.
yeah, sorry. My bad. My bad. I apologize for that. So yeah,
problem.
so instead, Adrian, this dwarf tells you, alright, elf, I want you to clean this floor top to bottom. After that, you're gonna help out with the preparation for food in the kitchen. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you do.
Good. And he throws you a soaked rag. Get to scrubbing. And he then says, you, orc, when you're done, I expect you to be topside to help with the riggings, he says as he goes up top. So, yeah. So, Nail, Justin, and Calypso, you both enter your rooms. Nail and Calypso, your room is quite small, but is well cleaned. Has a hammock bed and a porthole window and a small desk.
Okay.
And
when I
a-
get my room, can I?
Yeah, go
can I,
ahead.
Like, see, can I pull out the cup and look at it better?
Yeah, sure. You pull up the cup, and I would like you. Is it a perception or an investigation check?
Oh.
I think it might be an investigation, maybe.
All right, yeah, make a investigation check. Okay. The more you inspect this cup, the more you see the markings and this depicting. You see 3 individuals who are fighting this other individual, and you see that this individual is slain by the 3 other individuals, and the only thing you see is a symbol that is near the dead body of this individual that is depicted on the cup. And as you look at it more, you just look at it, and I need you to make a wisdom check.
Okay, I was like, oh no!
Yeah, wisdom check. Just a wisdom check.
Oh my god, it's 3. Jesus.
Okay, you look at it, and you just feel a sharp pain in your head as you get a headache, like a small headache from staring at this cup too long.
Okay, that is enough art for me. And I'm just gonna wrap like some cloth over it and put it back in my bag.
Okay. So now you are in your room. So with this crew member shows you where the first mate's room is, and you see this room is about a bit larger, has a straw bed, and kind of like has a small shelf of books and everything, and a porthole. And
God,
it's
a closet.
well, this one is bigger than the other rooms. Like it's like 5 feet bigger, and since this room actually belongs to the first mate, which is a halfling, to him this is like a big room for him.
This will have to do. I tip the crewman a gold. Thank you for your assistance.
Nothing at all. Please enjoy your journey, sir. And leaves you in the room. Okay.
I unpack and go wander off in search of something alcoholic.
Alright. So the ship sets sail, and you are leaving the ports, and you are at sea right now. So give me a moment. Trying to find there we go. Do you hear the music?
Yep.
Alright. So you are at sea.
Yep.
Justin, you go to the kitchens to try to look for some something to drink. Adrian, I would like you to make a just a simple roll for me, a d20 roll. Make a d20 roll for me.
Okay.
6? Okay. It takes you about 6.5 minutes to clean the entire lower deck, and you finish, and you feel your hands kind of like blister a bit from working too hard, and you go and you go see, and this crew member goes to you and says, "You're done, sir. You could go to the kitchen and help out while I clean the other side." And you go to the kitchen, and there you see this female who is cooking in a iron pot and everything, and it says, "So you're the person that's supposed to help me prepping the meals for tonight? Go
Yes,
chop and peel some potatoes over there."
Okay. I have an idea.
All right.
Just let me. Okay, I can't do it, unfortunately. I was thinking maybe I could make the knife my hex warrior weapon, so I can just like. But it takes a long rest to do that. So he'll just take the knife and start cutting
The potatoes?
Cutting the potatoes, yeah.
Alright. So, Justin, as you are directed to the kitchen, you see the same woman that you talked to previously before you came onto the ship. And she just glances up. Oh, it's you. Tell me, how did you settle in?
Quite nicely, thank you. All it needs is something to drink and maybe someone to drink with.
Nice try. I don't date Voyagers. She says as she kind of like pours some cooking liquor into the pot and stir it a bit. If you are looking for some liquor, I don't pass it out to crew members. I don't pass it out to people until it is dinner time. But I would say for you, you could have the last few drinks of this whiskey bottle, she says as she places it on the table.
Much appreciated, my dear. I pull out another gold coin and flip it to her.
She catches it and like,
My appreciation.
no problem, she says as she continues to cook.
I grab my drinks and head out onto deck.
Okay. So this, I would say this is the first week or so. What are you guys doing within the first week?
I want to find people to gamble with.
Okay. I need you to make an investigation check. Okay.
Yeah, not that natural one. Probably like ruined your chances for the campaign or something.
So many more to come.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you a while, but you do find a gambling circle, and it is between the captain and the quartermaster and some members of the crew. And they usually do this on their breaks, which happens every so 5 hours. So during their breaks, you could go and gamble if you want.
Okay, well, the first time I, see them doing this, I want to just watch.
Alright.
Like, with a kind of, oblivious face, you know? And then the second time, I'd like to try and join them.
Okay. So first time you watch, second time you decide to join, and they look at you and kind of cock an eyebrow and the woman of a class decides to gamble. I bet you were quite naughty in your childhood, the cook says.
Is this gambling? I had no idea. There's just not much to do.
We mostly bet on scraps. The buy-in is 5 copper.
Oh, well, I am scraps, so I'll put some in.
Okay. So you put some 5 copper in. I need you to make a percentile roll for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, percentile can go either way.
Yeah, just hoping.
So, yeah. Okay, just give me a moment. I am trying to look for the thing that I am looking for. Shit. Okay, I don't have it with me. Okay. 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 What you are playing is a game that, is so you are playing, a game that involves dice and everything, and the dice represents how much you could make. And I would say that on your first game, you lost.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay, then that's good. Okay.
yeah. So you lost, but you could keep on playing.
Yeah, I want to like really butter it up. Like, oh, I must be so bad at this. You know, really get them off guard. And did I get anything from watching them that first round?
Make a perception check.
Well, I wish I had proficiency.
All right. You manage to understand the quartermaster's tell, which is he strokes his beard when he lies.
Okay.
But the captain seems not the captain. The cook seems unreadable.
Oh goodness. All right.
All right.
Wouldn't that be insight?
Oh shit. Yeah. Insight. My bad. Insight. Sorry.
Okay. Same. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Well, I would say yeah. So I would say the 12 would count as the insight. I made the mistake.
Okay.
I misspoke.
I
That
have the
was
same
my
modifier.
fault. Yeah, it was my fault. So yeah. So you know the dwarfs tell, but the cook seems unreadable.
Okay. Well, I'd like to focus on the dwarf and put in 5 more copper.
Okay. I want you to roll 2d6s for me. Okay.
Max. Nice.
Alright. Alright. So in this round, you win, so you get 15 copper from this round.
Okay. Is the captain there?
No, the captain is not there. It's the cook, the quartermaster only, and some crew members who basically watch and like check the bets to make sure it's fair and everything.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So are you just gonna be gambling for the first week with the crew? Is that all you're gonna do?
No, I think I get bored pretty quick because they're just playing they're playing small time.
All right.
So I'll just take my winnings. But can I look around in this time and kind of see? I want to find the richest looking person on this ship.
Okay. Would this be a perception or an investigation roll? I say roll an investigation check.
Oh, it was so close to being a 17.
So, you just hear rumors of this half-orc that you know of that is wearing fancy garb, and you believe that this person could be rich, or maybe to look rich. You do not know.
And okay, last thing, do I see anyone ever like praying or making like religious like little symbols or anything?
No.
My character would actually.
Yeah, Project Lich is basically Rulalag. So, yeah, I would say, are you doing this open, or are you doing this in your room?
What kind of rooms do we have?
It's your cabins. You're basically in your cabins.
I don't think he would hide it or anything, so he would probably do it whenever he had a moment's break. So cabin or wherever it is that he is at the time, like eating if there's some sort of mess hall or whatnot.
Yeah, most of the crew will eat on deck or like in the lower decks with their food and everything. So yeah, do you choose to be on the main deck or on the bottom decks?
Probably the main deck if possible.
Bottom deck?
Sure, that works.
Okay. So yeah, Calypso, you do see a a half-orc that is quite tall for his species, doing a little prayer.
How tall?
Well, Woodlag, how tall did you say your character is?
He's about 7'5".
Okay, so he's like 2 feet taller than me.
I
Alright.
barely fit in this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you describe what your little, like, prayer looks like?
He usually just does like kneeling, puts his hands together, and he's usually asking to find the path, or something like that. He's looking for guidance from a god named Hemdel. Eyes closed and like bent in prayer.
Okay, can I wait for him to be done?
Yeah, sure. While this is happening, what is everybody else doing?
Adrian would probably find like a quiet place to maybe like train the sword or something.
To train what?
To train with his sword, he'd just be like swinging it and going through maneuvers and stuff.
So you will probably be on the top deck over here. Away from the people who are doing things.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone else?
Neil is fishing.
Okay. Justin, what are you doing?
For the first week, Rysis would be entertaining and playing music for the crew mostly.
All right, I want you to make a performance check for me. Okay. For the first few days of the first week, for the first few days of the first week, you managed to win the hearts of the crew with your magnificent talent of musical talent, and you see that the cook, like crossing her arms, kind of looks at you and like gives a slight smirk at your entertainment. But
what are you playing? Or what instrument are you playing?
Oh, sorry, a violin.
Violin. Okay.
So yeah, the cook kind of like smirks, like thinking that's not bad and everything, and she like continues to work, not thinking about it. But yeah, you managed to win the hearts of the crew with your musical talent. So yeah.
Can I put a tip jar down?
Are you doing that? Okay, wait. Is this tip jar for the music or for your
No, for his performance.
Okay, well that's entirely up to him.
That's entirely up to her, actually. I wouldn't stop something like that.
Okay, so yeah, you put a tip jar and everything in front of him as you listen and everything. I would say everybody would listen at this point to his singing, and he's pretty, good and everything. And Zug, you see this half-orc that is, your species, and you have never seen someone of your species wear clothing of the Yaren Empire. You have not seen your species wear this before, so I would say it depends, but yeah, you never seen this. So how does Zug react to Rissus?
Dag would probably approach him at some point, and probably when he's done a performance or heading back towards his room.
Okay. Alright, so I would say during the third night, when Rissus is going to his room, you kind of like approach him.
Hey, let's go. Hey, you from Gunko as well?
Oh my, aren't you a mountain of flesh? No, actually, I happen to be from Thievamin.
Even, where's that from?
Yarwin, actually.
Yo. Okay, I mean... But you're not from Guncar. I ended up here... Bit of a misunderstanding, really, but I myself am from Guncar. Raised most of my life, though, over in Yashin, the capital of Yarwin.
Ah. Have you come... Do you want me to autograph something for you? Are you a fan?
Well, I thought you looked a little foppish and thought I'd see if you were actually an orc or just plain to be one. Guess I have
Oh,
one.
no, I am the real thing. I, sir, I am Rice's Quadna Cat, the famous bard of Thivamin.
I've never heard of you.
We must walk in different circles.
Well, like I said, I'm from the capital, probably, but... You are part of this crew. Where you going?
Oh, I'm just going off in search of more fame and glory. It really matters not where we go.
Suppose that's an attitude to take. I'm hoping to make my way back to Gungar, and I thought that's where this ship was going, but I don't read too well.
You got on the wrong ship. Really?
Where's the ship going?
His face palm. Truly, that is what happened.
Well,
You're pulling my leg.
if I was pulling your leg, you'd know. In this case, I guess it was an
I
honest
imagine I
mistake.
would. Do you drink, gamble, have fun?
Often as I can.
Well then, should we start up a game?
What games you got?
I pulled out a dice set, actually. Have one of those.
Are you playing in Riss's room?
No, it'd just be out on the deck.
Alright. So, for the entire night, you guys are playing dice. On the third night. On the fourth day, Rug is doing his prayer on, I would say, in the cargo hold of him working, and that is when Calypso sees this. So yeah. So Calypso, Zug, what do you do?
Okay,
I imagine-
Wait, Nail,
go up to-
what,
is he
wait,
kneeling?
Nail, did you want to say something?
No, I mean, I'm just wondering, did I catch any fish?
Make a roll, make a D20 roll for me.
Oops, wrong button.
It would be a dexterity check as well. So just add your dex modifier to the roll.
D20 plus 1. So 12.
Okay. And I want you to roll a D4 for me. You managed to catch 2 small fish.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring him to the cook and see if she can't cook them up.
Alright. So yeah, I would say you are doing this on the same day that Calypso and Zug are doing their interaction. So yeah. So Zug, Calypso, continue your interaction.
Okay, is he kneeling?
Yeah, I would say he's kneeling, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll put my hand on his head and go, my child, who do you worship?
Just turn towards her and look up. Himdo.
Hin what?
Himdo.
Do I know who that is?
Make a religion check.
Jesus.
You have no clue. You have no clue who Himdall is. You think it might be a type of ritual in your knowledge.
It's okay, you're getting them out of the way now.
Oh. Well. Okay. I'm really, I really feel out of place on this ship. What about you?
I mean, work's easy enough. Just have me moving stuff, but not much of a sea person. Much for the land.
I don't know. I'm gonna step back because I don't think he showered in a while.
Yeah, no. I'll try to stand up and
Step further back. Oh God. Well. Okay. That wasn't. It was great meeting you, and I'm gonna run up because that was useless
and I'll just
for me.
give her this kind of confused look about that interaction.
Okay. Yeah. So
I might try to talk to her again later if I see her on another day doing nothing.
all right. Nail, you go to the cook, and the cook is making some stew, and she kind of looks at you with the fish. Do you want me to cook something for you, or do you want to help me cook something for the crew?
Well, I'm a terrible cook, so I mean, if you want fresh fish.
She kind of hands you a gold for the fish.
I say thank you.
I'm not about to take something you worked hard to get at. I mean, yeah. So yeah,
It's more of a way of passing the time.
yes.
I'll bring anything else I catch.
That would be most obliged. The crew would thank you for that. She says that she immediately takes the cleaver and chops the fish's head off.
I go back to fishing.
Yeah, you go back to fishing and everything. You catch nothing for the rest of the day. It is nighttime. What are you guys doing on the last day of the first week at night?
Getting drunk.
Okay. You get drunk with some sailors that are on deck, basically partying and everything, probably having some entertainment and games on the main deck. Do you want to place your tokens on the ship?
Yes.
I would say everybody would be on deck for this.
Okay, I guess Adrian would continue to be training, I guess. Right about there.
Can I see that?
Adrian training? Yeah, Adrian would probably be right here.
Yeah.
Adrian, do you have a token?
I don't know. How do I make one?
Oh, you just go to edit and you just pick a picture for your token and everything, and it should work.
Okay. Like edit in my character sheet?
Yeah, edit in your character sheet. You could just do that.
Okay. I do have an avatar, but I don't have a token.
Yeah, you could use the avatar as your token.
How do I do that?
I do not know, but if you want, I could just take one of the things and just use it as a token or thing for you.
So to grab out your token, take your drag your name out onto the map.
Okay. But like my character sheet, or
From
where it
journal.
says characters. You have your name.
Oh,
Take
there
your
you
name,
go.
drag it out on the map.
Yep, that's your character. Yeah, just give me a moment to get rid of that. And yeah, so your character is there. Calypso, you see this, mysterious elf wearing, unique clothing, practicing with his sword. And Nail, are you continuing the fish?
Not at night.
Alright, so what are you doing at the edge of the ship?
Just looking at the stars and stuff. Listening to sailors talk about the stories, whatever they're doing.
Zug, where was your token?
So yeah, I'm trying to get my token to drag out. It's not working at this second.
You don't want to do the picture, you want to grab the name itself.
I already dragged it out for you. So where would your character be?
Yeah, sorry, I just got it to work.
Yeah, so where would your character be, Zug, and what is he doing?
Probably just hanging out here, looking over the side of the boat.
Alright. So, the party is getting a bit more wild. Not super wild, but, you know, with the shouting and the drinking and the singing and shanties and everything. So, Adrian, you are just training. Calypso, you witnessed this. What are you doing?
Can I roll something to, like, find out how good my training looks or is?
That
You
would...
could roll performance if you really want to.
Yeah, you could roll a performance check to see how your training is, I guess.
Okay. Can I add my proficiency bonus to this since it's with my sword?
Since you're bound to it, I would say if you want, yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Trying to click on my character sheet, but it's not seeming to work for some reason. I'll just roll a d20 and then add my proficiency.
17 plus your proficiency would be 2, so 19.
My thing crashed. I got an 18.
17 actually.
Oh, that's without my proficiency bonus because I can't seem to get my.
No,
character sheet.
yeah, but so it's 17 plus your proficiency, it would be 19.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you managed to do some nice twirls and sword techniques with your sword, and you just hear a whisper, a slight unbodied voice whisper saying, "Interesting."
Do I recognize this voice?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I had to refresh my page because my character sheet wasn't opening.
Yeah, so make a perception check.
Okay. My character sheet's just loading right now. Perception. Natural 20. Huh.
Alright. So you recognize this voice almost immediately. It is the spirit that you worship. It is Ichigo speaking to you. But it was only for a moment of him commenting on your swordplay. All he says is interesting. And that is all he says as the voice disappears within the wind.
I ignore it, or I just keep on practicing.
Alright. Calypso, what are you doing while watching this?
I want to sneak up on him.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay. Adrian, unbeknownst to you, you do not notice Calypso stealths up to you quite close and witnessing your sword techniques. What is everybody else doing?
Hey.
I'm probably finishing up a set and calling out for more drinks and some dice players. We need some dice in here.
Okay. Calypso, you were saying something. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to him and kind of like to quick. Hey. What does he do?
Okay, so Adrian, you just like hear a woman's voice say "Hey," and you dart around and you see Calypso.
In surprise, I'll draw my sword to her. And then, realizing that she's part of the crewmate, I'll put my sword away. Oh, apologies. Do not sneak up on me while I'm training. It is,
You're kind of doing it in front of everyone.
Yes, well, this is the only, open place that I can do it, unfortunately.
Of course. You know, I actually just bought my first sword. I'll pull out my rapier. Very unsafely.
Okay.
Adrian will inspect the sword.
So Adrian inspects the rapier.
Yeah.
All right. This rapier is of Yarin design. It is quite fashionable. It has some jeweled, encrusted engravings. It seems to be quite fancy for someone of her status.
Interesting. Your rapier seems to be quite flashy.
Oh well, I only take what's given, but yeah, I'll keep waving it around very unsafely.
All right.
I've just decided to buy one, and I have no idea actually how to use it. I've never fought before.
Maybe I can teach you. I've had multiple experiences with how to use weaponry, melee, and ranged.
I'd hope so.
Immediately, you just hear a drunk crewman says, "Hey, these two are about to fight! 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 Fight!" And everybody is chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Awesome. And I'm just gonna go, well, we can't deny them.
Hold on a sec.
And I'm gonna swing at him.
Well, first you guys are probably going to move to an area that has a lot more space.
Okay.
You know, just making sense. So, Zug, Nail, you all hear like some sailors chanting "Fight, fight, fight," and you see this woman and elf have their swords at the ready.
Oh, I'm so getting in on this. 5 gold on the woman.
Oh no. First level rogue or something.
Well, I don't know that.
So, you guys are gonna fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Adrian would be like, I'd
Okay.
like to see your skills with that rapier.
I would like for all of you to, well, not all of you. I want Calypso and Adrian to roll initiative for me.
Okay. Oh, forgot to click on my character. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, good.
Then click on your character, roll again, and put in 16 manually.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Click on your character, roll
I think
initiative
that's-
again, and then you can type into your own character where the number is 16.
Oh! Wait. Okay, there we go.
And now
And
go to
then-
where the 10 is and change it to 16.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's 10 or 16. You're still going second.
Yeah.
Although my character's going to pipe up, maybe you shouldn't fight with sharpened weapons. Scabbards.
Yeah.
Make for non-lethal combat.
Yeah. Adrian would sheathe his sword and tie it to the sheath.
Alright. It's entirely up to you how you guys are gonna fight, but yeah. So,
I'll put the sheep on. Oh my god.
so, Calypso, you have the first initiative. What are you gonna do?
Are we okay? Is it just the picture? Are we standing like on a grate?
Yeah, you're standing on a grate. It's properly secured and everything.
Okay. If I move away, am I in melee range?
Basically, if you move closer, you will be in melee range.
I'm not starting.
No, you are starting. You have the highest initiative.
Oh, but am I in melee range starting?
No,
You're 10
no.
feet away from him.
Yeah, you're about 5 feet away from him.
I want to just step about 10 feet away onto, like, some wood. Like solid wood.
Alright, so probably around here.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take, a bunch of ball bearings and put them out before me.
Okay. I don't know what damage the ball bearings would do, but yeah, you throw.
Nothing.
Not
They make the
further.
terrain
Yeah.
They make the terrain difficult.
Okay, so yeah, so you throw ball bearings in front of you, and is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions yet, so.
Yeah. So next in the order, it is Adrian. So you see Calypso step back, and you see her throw something on to the wooden floor.
I'm just checking something right now. He will. It looks like you're going pretty serious. Guess I'll have to do the same then. He will cast Armor of Agathis.
Oh god!
Okay.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna look like wide-eyed.
And then like this, almost like samurai armor, magical samurai armor goes around him. And then is that an action? Yeah, that's one action.
Yeah, it's an
That's his
action,
turn.
but you still have your movement.
He will move to here.
He's gonna move 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's your movement. Next in the order, it is Calypso.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little
I did
further.
something really quick.
Okay, where are you moving?
Just
You can
like,
move. You can move your character. You can move your token.
Like right here next to the cannon. Having the ball bearings between me and him.
Okay.
But I'll let the other person do what they want before I do.
for just for reference, the cannons are actually ballistas, not cannons.
Okay. Who wanted to do something though? I'll let them do it before I make a move.
Crisis. I was wondering if I could butt in for a second.
All right.
I wanted to turn my face so the sunlight gleams off my tusks.
This is nighttime. This is happening at night.
Okay. So the torchlight flashes off my tusks, and I look at Calypso and say, "You can do it, my dear," and I give her a bardic inspiration.
Are you hiding this? Are you hiding this, or are you just gonna openly do it?
Oh, I just openly just say it.
Okay.
I'll wink at him.
Okay. So that's your turn, Calypso.
Wait, I haven't made my action yet.
Yeah, you just moved, but you still have an action.
Yeah. I don't want to actually hurt him. I could.
This is non-lethal, so.
I know, but now that I'm at range, I only. Okay, I'll take. I'll just put more ball bearings down.
How many do you bloody have?
I have 1,000.
Oh boy. And how many can you put down?
I would say I'm like just jumping some out.
So like
maybe like
5?
I got like 2.
Yeah.
No, I think I got like 200 down now.
I wouldn't say that they're at that you're going 100 at a time. It's more like 50 per handful. They're like beads in reality.
I'm looking at the venturing gear right now, and there's 1,000 in each bag.
Yeah, so I have like both hands taking a handful and like putting it down, doing it again.
All right.
So it's like real, it's pretty covered.
Okay, so that's your turn. Okay.
Level 2.
Yeah. Next is Adrian.
Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry about that. Something has happened. So it's my turn right now?
Yep.
Okay. He will move at half speed closer to her, so that way he doesn't have to make a saving throw.
All right.
You should be more aware of your surroundings, and he will swing his long sword with both hands.
Okay, so that would be... Okay, so wolf one attack.
Yeah.
24.
24.
So that would hit. So
Yeah.
roll a d10 since you're using both hands.
Yep. And
That will be 8 bludgeoning damage.
yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Next.
And yeah, that's his turn.
All right. Next is Calypso's.
Oh god. I'm going to. I'm going to. I can't really move anymore. Can I look to Zugzug for help? Can I give him like pleading eyes as a bonus action?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Zug. You see Calypso, and she's like giving you a look, but you cannot tell if she is making a look of like fear or of just like uncertainty. You have no idea what look she's making.
You have bardic inspiration if you want to add it to that roll.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. Hold on.
All right.
1d6.
Gotcha.
I guess Agent's the bad guy in the situation.
So that would be 12.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to Zugzug. Does Zugzug pick up on this?
How interested is everyone in the fight? Like, are they like the center of attention?
Yeah, everybody is focused on this fight.
Roldag will kind of move his way down this way, and I'll grab the nearest sailor, and I'll kind of like chuck him, so he like stumbles into Adrian.
Make a strength check. Wait, are you trying to do this stealthily?
Yeah, probably a little bit, since everyone seems...
Okay, I want you to make a stealth check, and then I want you to make a strength check.
17 for stealth.
Okay,
Nice.
and for strengths?
I'm going to rage, because I'm into it, right? I'm yelling, so I'm going to rage, so I have advantage on this strength.
Okay.
Oh,
Natural 20. So, unbeknownst to anyone, Zugzug kind of like, yeah, just yells, and then like slightly pushes someone towards Adrian. Adrian, I want you to make a dexterity save for me.
Okay. Yeah, he's near the ball bearing, so he's having trouble.
Yeah. So immediately, Adrian, you get pushed prone onto the floor with this drunken sailor next to you and everything. So now it's your turn.
Wait. I didn't take my action yet.
Wouldn't
But what I want to do.
wouldn't I would say making
Okay,
a
but
no yeah
sorry,
it's
not
just
action. Finish my movement. I want to do like a cool flip over the side of the ship and hide. Or not hide, just be out of hitting.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. You want to do a backflip over the side of the ship and just hide.
Grab a window or something.
A porthole.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity check.
It's acrobatics.
Yeah, it's acrobatics.
Yeah, it's acrobatics.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah, acrobatics. So make an acrobatics check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you like kind of like backflip and like land on a porthole, and you do see one of the portholes are open.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay, I would say with your acrobatics, you manage to squeeze your way in, and you end up in the cook's room.
Is she there?
Let me roll a dice. No, she is not in the room. She is not in the room.
Okay, well, I think that'd be the end of my turn, but I would like to steal something next time.
Okay, so that's your turn. Adrian, so you are knocked prone, and from your line of sight, you just see Calypso backflip and over the side of the ship. What do you do?
He stands up and he's just like, guess I win then. She ran from the fight.
Well, yeah, but you don't know if she's in the water or not.
He'll move to see if he'll move at half speed to see. He'll get up and then for half his movement, and then the other half he'll move to the edge and look over.
You will actually make a perception check, and I would say make it with disadvantage since it is nighttime, unless you have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Okay, so yeah, make a perception check.
19.
Okay, I would say within the split seconds, of her doing her backflip and you rushing, you do manage to see a brief second of a hand whooshing through a porthole. So, by your intuition, she squeezed herself into the porthole.
Well, I'll say what I said again. She ran from the fights. That means I'm the victor.
You win by default.
I win by default. Yes. Wish I could have seen more of her rapier skills, but unfortunately.
Yep.
You did armor bag this. I'm not attacking you, but
Yeah.
can I look around if there's any like liquor bottles or anything out?
Make a investigation check. And there we go. 21. Nice. You look around. So you see the cook's room is filled with some weapons, cooking utensils, and a bureau with a book. The only thing of interest would probably be the book, I would say, because the weapons are just basic weapons.
In the kitchen?
No,
Wait,
you're in the
is there any,
cook's room, not the kitchen. You're in the cook's room, like her room, her cabin.
Can I go look at the book real quick?
Yeah. So you pick up the book. Do you flip through the book?
Yeah, really. Yeah, just skimming.
Yeah. Okay, so you look through the book, and this book basically it's a romance novel, by what you could tell. And it's mostly of the softcore genre, as in, romantic love, like just cutesy
Boring.
book. And the book's name is called The Maiden and the Flower. The Maiden Flower, or the Flower Maiden. Yeah, the Flower Maiden. So,
Alright. I'll steal it.
alright, you shove it into your sack.
I'll put it.
Yeah, okay. And are you going to leave the room?
I'm gonna leave through the porthole.
Make a Okay, are you going to try to basically go out the porthole and climb back onto the main deck?
Yeah, but I don't want to climb back on where I was. I'm gonna like loop around to where Rissus is.
While she's doing that,
Okay,
Adrian-
I want you to make an acrobatics check to try to do that and move towards where Rissus is. Okay. Okay, you manage to okay. You try to go through the porthole and you are stuck in the porthole. You are stuck.
Guess I should really lay off the wine.
So yeah.
I'll get my oil out. Can I get my oil out?
Seeing that your upper torso is stuck, you do not have access to your bag. Basically, your bag is the one thing that is causing you to be stuck right now.
While this is happening, Adrian will go back to the spot where he was training, and he will meditate. So he will go into an elf trance.
Just on your way by, can I just like clap you on the shoulder and say good fight?
You'll nod.
Alright.
I'm paying out my bet.
Oh, that goes to me then, I guess.
Yep. So yeah. What is everybody doing right now? At the end of this night?
Wiggling.
Everybody except Calypso, who is currently stuck.
This is why I love rogues.
Jeez.
I'd probably
It-
join Ryson for another night of drinking and dice.
Adrian would just go back to. He would go to sleep.
Okay, so
Or
Adrian...
Meditate.
Okay, so is he meditating on the deck, or is he going to go to his cabin and do that?
I guess he would go to his cabin.
Okay, so you do that?
Yeah, his armor of Agathis is still on, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can just dismiss the spell whenever.
Yeah, well, he would keep it on anyways.
Yeah.
It lasts an hour.
Yeah. So, so everybody's going to bed. So, Calypso, you hear from behind the door opening and closing.
Uh-oh.
And you just hear a voice saying, "Oh, this better be good, or so help me, I will push you off the edge and let you drown."
That's kind of overreacting, don't you think?
You just feel a large tug as you are brought back into the cabin, and you see a very upset cook who is basically crossing her arms, and you see in her hand the big meat cleaver that she uses to cut the fish.
Well, she sees my bloody face already. And
Well, it's more bruised because you're doing non-lethal.
I think you cut my mouth really bad.
Well, I don't know. Adrian, where were you aiming the sword exactly?
Probably your side.
Yeah, so bruised on your side.
Yeah.
Wow, so just broke. Yo, I'm at 1 hit point, just so you know.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, I think how what do you call it? I think you just go unconscious, but not making death saves or something.
Probably like a cracked
Well,
rib. I don't know.
If they have 1 hit point, then they still have 1, right?
Yeah, they still have
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
hit
no,
point.
I'm not out. I just
Yeah,
like.
so they're
I'm
not
scared.
unconscious. They just.
Well, if I hit her again,
Yeah,
she'd go unconscious. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
So yeah, so so you just see the angry cook. What are you gonna do?
Is this your room?
She just eyeballs you. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, did you see the fight?
No, I was down below deck prepping breakfast for tomorrow.
No breakfast for you.
This crazy man he just came at me, and I had to get away, so I did a very, very cool backflip, but landed in here, which was where you found me stuck, because I didn't want to evade, so I was leaving.
Make a persuasion check.
That would be deception.
Oh, you're making it.
Deception.
All right, make a deception check then.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay, Calypso. Throughout your entire childhood, only one person gave you this look, which was the mom look. But as you look at the cook, you just see the same agonizing, painful mom look that she is giving you. And it stings.
No breakfast for you.
Okay. We agreed for the fight. We agreed to fight. But I've never used a sword before. You got me. It was a dumb idea. I'll just leave.
She kind of like leans in. You better not get you better not get into any more fights and then climb into my room anymore. Because if so, you're going overboard. Now get out of here.
Okay, I gotta run away.
Okay, you scurry away like a scared little schoolgirl.
Yes, very scared.
Okay. And that will be the end of week 1.
Still having the cook's book.
Oh yeah, I still got the book.
Yep. Alright,
I'm gonna give it to Rissus.
okay, so you all go to sleep for that night, and it is morning of the first day of the second week. What are you guys doing?
Wake up,
Yeah, I wanna find.
have some coffee,
Yeah,
take a
where's
dump.
Rissus? Okay.
You're gonna go talk to Rissus?
Yeah, after my bath, of course.
Alright.
Hey, thanks for the little assistance there.
The little
I
pick
found
me up?
this. Yep, I can always use them. But I found this and thought, as such a cultured man yourself, I don't know, you might want something to do with it. A little entertainment.
Oh my, the
I'll hand
Flower
them the book.
Maiden. I haven't
it
read
turns
this
out
one
your,
yet.
Your little cook is quite vanilla, honestly.
Oh, a pity. Well, it's my best prospect for the trip, though, so... Or is it?
Yep. And I'll wink and walk away.
I chuckle as she does.
Okay. Who else is doing? What else are you doing? Oh shit. There we go. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So that was Calypso and that was Rissus. What is everybody else doing?
Adrian will. We'll go to Calypso, and that fight was quite abysmal, if I'm being honest.
I've never used a sword before, and then you made the seawater come on and make an ice. I don't know what was going on.
I have an interesting past, to say the least. But would you like to take up that offer for me to teach you how to use that rapier, as I stated last night?
Yes, and I can teach you how to do backflips.
You'll chuckle. I am proficient in athletics, but I can't say and that acrobatic, as to say them at least. And,
Just don't
yeah.
try to crawl through any portholes.
Yeah. Well, elves are pretty thin. I can maybe I'm pretty thin, so maybe I can get through one, but not
What are you
planning
trying
to.
to say?
Nothing.
Are you saying I'm not thin?
No, elves are thinner than your
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Yes. Well,
We really gotta work on you, man.
yeah, I haven't spoken to many people in my many years of living. I hadn't gotten much of the chance to say the least. It is I had the interesting past, I'd say.
Well, mine's been horribly boring, so we should train.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take you to the spot where he usually trains and teach you how to use rapier.
Cool.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Mhm.
I would like you to make a Is it an intelligence or wisdom? Make a wisdom check for me.
Wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, because you're basically teaching her the fighting styles and everything that you personally knew. So it would be personal wisdom.
A 9.
Okay.
Wow. I've learned so much.
Yeah, so Adrian, you basically taught her some skills, but not enough to basically teach her in the full frontal line of combat.
I'll just teach you the basics for today. Once later on, I'll teach you more advanced maneuvers.
Okay, of course. Thank you, my child. And then I'll go off. Too much learning for me today.
So who else is doing something today?
I'm gonna go up to the upper deck there and drink my coffee and read my book.
Okay. You look through the book, The Flower Maiden, and you quite enjoy it. It's a good book in the Yaren Empire, apparently. It's mostly talking about how this maiden is a druid who loves flowers and falls in love with this rugged, handsome noble who is dying of a strange disease. And they fall in love.
Oh, the tragedy.
You just see a sailor walk by and like, oh shite. Mr. Bard, sir.
Yes.
You didn't happen to where did you get that book?
It was given to me.
Where exactly?
That lady over wherever gave it to me.
The cook gave it to you?
Oh, no, the other one.
And
You know, what's her name? Short. She fought yesterday. The guy last night.
oh, and you just see the sailor go wide-eyed, and just like doesn't say anything. You see that he is basically more focused on what's behind you than talking to you.
I turn around and look.
You slowly turn around, and you see the cook.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello, milady.
Not one word.
What?
Give me the book.
This book? If you want it, yeah, I'm mostly done with it anyway. I hand it over.
She takes it quickly. She kind of like mumbles and you briefly. What is Riss's passive perception?
Hold on. 12.
Okay, you don't see much, but you do get a slight discoloration on the cook's face as she walks past you.
It's quite a good book.
She just stops and like, yeah, it is, and she just like storms off and everything, going back to the kitchen. What is Nail and Adrian doing?
I'm not
No,
sure
no,
what
no,
Adrian...
no, not. Sorry, my bad. Not Adrian. I meant what was Nail and Zug Zug doing.
Yeah, how could you forget Zug Zug?
I'm sorry.
Rodell would probably just make himself busy doing whatever was assigned for him for the day, and then stick to his praying routine. He's probably spending as much time as he can above deck, though, just so he can actually straighten his back.
Alright. Makes sense. What is Nail doing?
They'll be finishing breakfast.
Alright. And are you going to be fishing again?
No. I'm gonna start eavesdropping on certain members of the passengers, seeing if I can't figure out anything about them.
Make a stealth check and make a perception check. Okay. So with your great stealth, you manage to able to not be seen by the other passengers, especially Zug Zug, Calypso, Adrian, and Mrs. And with your perception, I would say you are quite able to eavesdrop on them clearly. So who are you eavesdropping on first?
Calypso. She's the most interesting so far.
Okay, so Calypso is training with Adrian.
Are they talking about anything other than fighting styles?
That's entirely up to them.
What did you guys talk about when you were training?
I'm gonna tell him about about the flower maiden and how she fell in love with a rugged noble. I'm sure he's just loving it, and I'm gonna really like how uncomfortable he is when I describe the romance scene.
Alright.
He'd find the part about the noble interesting, since he was born into a noble family.
Does he tell me that?
He does.
Cool.
Yes, that was that's the part about the noble. That sounds interesting. A long time ago, I was born into a noble family, but that is in the past. He says quickly.
I'm gonna go. Ooh, did you have a flower maiden?
I had a brother.
Okay, that's about the opposite. But who was it?
Well, I'm not sure if you'll probably know of him. He's quite famous. He is just looking. Oh, forgot to write down his name by accident. Let's make one up.
I'm gonna accidentally poke him.
You ignore it.
No, I said I accidentally poke you.
Yeah, he'll ignore the poke.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, I found his name. His name is Emiril.
Do I know who that is?
Make a history check. Okay. You know only small tales of this person. He is mostly recognized as a great military strategist and leader in the Firam Kingdom's army. He is very known for his magical combat.
Yeah. As Adrian's talking about his brother, you noticed how happy he is to talk about him.
Yes, I love people who've slaughtered many from my country. That was a joke, again.
You should be more careful with these kinds of jokes. You don't know when somebody could take the wrong impression. And
I'm gonna say, I know what you mean, and then look around to see if I see the cook anywhere.
The cook is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, I'm just gonna relax a little bit then. Keep training.
Okay, yeah. He'll continue. I'm guessing we were talking while he's like showing you a few techniques or something. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
And sorry, was it Nail or Zugs watching this?
it was Nail. Nail was eavesdropping. So Nail, that's all you pick up on the conversation between Calypso and Adrian.
Would she have to make a history check too for Adrian's brother?
Yeah. Well, I would say Nail, since he's from the same kingdom. Since Nail is from the same kingdom, Nail would know about your brother.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah. So Nail, what else are you gonna be doing, or is that it?
Can you spell your brother's name?
Yeah, I'll type it in chat. Yeah. I'm doing nothing else. I'm just getting to know people without them realizing I'm getting to know them.
Okay.
Being
So yeah. Zug Zug. Rissis. What are you guys going to be talking about?
I'd probably be regaling people with my many fantastical, almost exploits back home, in between entertaining the crew.
Where are you doing this?
Up where I am right now.
So that's where the person driving the ship is, basically, right? Or are you below decks?
No, I'm up there.
All right. So yeah,
just chatting him up.
Yeah, so the crew are just listening in and saying like, "Ooh, wow, that's awesome," and everything. So yeah, Nail, you hear about this. You do, however, hear about Give me a moment. You do hear about one of his exploits, and that was basically another noble's daughter. And this person seemed quite fond of Rissis by his tale of describing it. Yeah. Next is Zug Zug. What is Zug Zug going to be talking about?
Sorry. He probably doesn't talk too much unless someone comes up to him. But he spends a lot of his time praying to Himdall, and you probably once or twice hear him like mention Gunkar and like wanting to get back to there after this boat lands wherever it is.
Yep.
So. I'll gather I'm religious, and you'll also gather that I'm terribly lost.
So yeah, that's what you learn, Nail. And throughout the days, it is calm, it is peaceful, until I would say, since there are 7 days within a week, I would say until maybe the 6th or 5th day. A fog kind of like rolls in. Which is it's like lightly obscuring like where they are going, but the person up on the mast is like directing them as you know, well as they can. So yeah, there was some fog. What are you guys doing?
Does the crew seem concerned about this fog?
No, it's just basic fog. It's just they were not prepared. I mean, it is a natural thing that occurs at sea.
Then for real dag, it'll just be business as always, and we'll get back to work.
Okay.
Should because each day Adrian would probably ask to train
Calypso?
Yeah.
Gladly take
Should I roll to see how well he does?
Yeah, for each day. So since you were on the first day of the week, so basically, so you did that. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, roll 4 more times for wisdom.
Okay.
So yeah, so do 4 rolls of wisdom of d20 with your wisdom modifier.
18, 15, natural 1.
Okay. So throughout the days of the week, Adrian, you are teaching Calypso more and more, and she is getting it more and more until you try to teach her a signature Firom dueling style, and she by accidentally kind of like gets caught in some of the ropes among the front of the ship. So I would need Calypso to make a dex check for me, or an acrobatics check if she wants to try to not be caught and, be, tied up and everything. But it will be with this disadvantage.
Oh, great.
So yeah, Calypso, you do trip and get caught up in the rope, so you are kind of like on the floor, like on your bum, basically stuck and kind of like caught up in some of the ropes. So yeah, that is what happens during that days of training.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna tell.
Yeah. So what is everybody else doing?
I'm wandering around the ship playing a lighthearted tune to keep spirits up.
Okay. Nail, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start going around asking people what they're gonna be doing after the voyage.
You just hear. Are you asking like the group, or are you asking the sailors?
Everyone.
Okay. You chat. You chat up the crew a bit, saying that hey, they're just gonna take it easy once they get to the port and everything, and so yeah. May I ask what is everybody's passive perception?
It's 12, I think. Yeah, 12.
Who has the highest?
I have 10, so.
One of the 12s, because I have a 9.
Okay.
I
Project
have 12 as well.
and Adrian.
He is a 12.
Okay. Okay. Unbeknownst to you all, you just hear a voice saying, "Captain, ship ahead!" And I would need everybody to make a dex check for me.
A dex check or a dex save?
A dex check.
Oh, okay. Check. Ooh.
Well, at least we went down together.
Okay. Everybody, you all feel a large kaplash near the port. I would say right side of the ship, which causes the ship to be a bit unbalanced. Everybody except Calypso keeps her balance and everything, and everybody is on their butts. And you see approaching is a ship, and you see this ship. It is basically, I would say, kind of the same size as your ship. You see that it also has ballistas and everything, and you see emerging from the fog this ship, and up on the flagpole you see a black flag.
Who mentioned pirates?
I would need everybody to roll initiative for me.
No.
Back to 12.
Yeah, okay, so wait, hang on. Ryssis and Calypso also needs to
Oh,
be
I forgot to.
yeah, you need to
I
add
forgot to.
to add it. I don't know how to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
I just forgot. Let me get my vision. Ugh.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's everybody's.
Calypso, change yours to 7.
Oh, was it?
No, but you're gonna go before me because your initiative base is 3 and mine is 1.
I got you.
Okay, okay, give me a moment. I am going to try, because I don't know how to add it. So yeah. So yeah. Let me get some of the music. You see the ship approach, and you hear the roars and shouts of the crew aboard it. And you see that they are shooting ballistas, and these ballistas have hooks around them, and they are shooting it, and they are basically hooking onto the side of the ship, and the crew is bearing their weapons. The crew of the Dirty Scoundrel. So yeah, in the first initiative order, Rissus, what are you gonna do?
How far away are they?
I would say they are shooting, so I would say they're about maybe 20 or so feet away their ship. But they are shooting the harpoons and everything, and they're using it to bring their ship closer.
Okay, I'm going to grab a rope and start scrambling up the rigging.
So you're climbing basically.
Yep.
Make an athletics check. Okay. You start climbing, but like you just fall. So yeah.
An auspicious start.
Yeah. So that's your action. What are you going to do for your bonus action?
nothing yet.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
My movement to start moving up again.
Yeah. So yeah. Adrian, it is your turn.
So how far away is this boat?
This boat is 20 feet away, and the pirates are shooting harpoons like from the ballista, and they're using it to basically bring it back, to bring it closer to the ship so they could properly board her.
Okay. How many harpoons are attached to this boat right now?
I would say probably 2. So basically, yeah, I would say 1 over here, 1 over here, and 1 kind of like shot at the lower decks and everything for stability.
Okay. Adrian will run to here.
Okay.
And fire an Eldritch.
Also remember that these are also ballistas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You know you can draw on the map, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know that these are ballistas. So I'm just letting you know. So yeah. Sorry. Adrian, so you're using Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, he will fire at one of the people manning the other ballistas.
Okay, make an attack roll.
24.
Alright. That hits. Roll damage.
That will do. I forgot to fix that. That will do 9 damage instead of 4, or instead of 5.
Okay, so yeah, let me just shit. Hang on, give me a moment. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is just me to help out. Okay, so yeah, you fire and you easily hit this guy and you wound him a bit.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Zug Zug, it's your move. What do you do?
I'll probably make my way over towards where the ropes are. See if I could perhaps cut some of the ropes and maybe get us free.
Okay, make a weapon attack.
You got it.
You take your axe and you slash down, but these ropes are a bit thick, so it does not cut through them at all.
I would like to take my bonus action to rage just so I have it in case I get hit.
Alright.
So I'll chop at this rope, it doesn't work, and I scream at it because it didn't cut.
Alright. Calypso, it's your move.
How far away is the other ship?
Like I said, 20 feet, and it is using the ropes that it shot at to bring it closer. So like they're cranking the ship closer to board her.
Okay, and how far is it to the edge of the ship?
What? 20 feet. I said...
No, from me to the edge of the ship. Our ship.
So...
That far.
That will be 20, so...
I mean, with standard movement, you could get to, like, way over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
When do rogues get cunning action again?
Second level. I'm basically useless right now.
Okay.
I mean, you can always man one of the ballistas.
I could. Okay, let's do that.
Okay,
They have
so
ammunition.
you move. Yeah, they are armed basically. So you get to one of the ballistas, and
I'll try to shoot. I don't know how to shoot one.
yeah, give me a moment. D&D.
I think it's 2d10.
Well, hang on. Give me a moment. So, yeah. Okay. So, range, weapon attack. Okay, yeah. So, I would need you to make a attack roll, Calypso, with the thing. You get a +6 to the weapon attack.
Okay. Great. The 14.
14?
Yeah, and I'm gonna, while I'm doing it, I'm gonna yell like Zug Zug did.
Okay, so you shoot the ballista. Or this type of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So you shoot this, and where are you shooting exactly?
I'm gonna shoot it at like one of their, probably just into the side near the bottom of the ship.
Okay, so 14. Give me a moment. Sorry.
I mean, she's basically firing at point blank range at a giant ship.
A sailing ship, to be exact.
I'm assuming it's the size of the ship we're on. It would be very hard to miss. Unless she hit the water.
Okay, so are you hitting the hull of the ship?
Yes, like, but near the bottom, so that the whole.
It misses.
Okay. Whoops. That will be my turn.
Okay. Nail, it is your move.
Well, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do magic-y stuff because everybody does magic-y stuff. I'm gonna target whoever I can see with chill touch on the enemy vessel.
What does Chill Touch do? It summons a ethereal cold hand.
Yep.
Okay, who are you targeting?
One of the ballista operators.
Are you attacking the same ballista operator that Adrian shot at?
How many ballistas do they have?
2 on the right side.
So no, I'll target the other one.
Okay, you hit him. He's hit and he looks bad. So yeah.
Less damage than the other guy did.
Yeah, so that's your move. So the ship is now 10 feet, and immediately people are like going to start swinging aboard now. They are like taking the ropes and they are going to swing aboard and everything. So give me a moment to look up. Here we go. Yeah.
I mean, where are our ship's sailors?
They are also manning ballistas and like prepping their weapons. So basically, they are starting to attack and swarm. So one is going to pop up here and everything, and like they're going to be swinging a lot around.
It's all Pirates of the Caribbean up in here.
Scurvy.
So yeah, so basically 3 balls. Made a mistake. So yeah, so some are gonna pop up here. Others are gonna pop up here. And the others are gonna pop up right here.
All these guys bad guys?
Yeah. How do I oh yeah, add a turn. There we go. Add a turn. Add a turn. Add a turn. Add a turn. And add a turn. Okay. There we go. So that's gonna be 6. 7, 6. Damn. 8 and 11. Okay, so here, Calypso, what is your dex modifier?
3.
Okay, I'm just asking. So yeah, Nail, what is your dex modifier?
1.
Okay, so what is your dex score?
12.
Okay, so yeah. So Rissus, it is now your move. Pirates have now boarded the ship. What are you doing?
Bonus action, I look over to Zug Zug, give him a big smile and a wink, and say, I'll flank them. Bardic inspiration for you.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Run up to here, 30 feet. Well, hi, boys. And I cast Thunderwave.
Hey, that was what my plan was gonna be.
Okay, so they have to make a Constitution save, so... Shit, hang on. Okay, so these two need to make a Constitution save. And their Constitution is that... they succeed.
Okay.
So they are not... So they're not pushed, but do they take damage?
Yes, they take half damage, I believe.
And the damage is 5, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they're still standing.
I draw my longsword.
Alright,
And
so yeah, so Thunder Wave is an action and everything, so that's your movement. Adrian, it is now your turn.
Okay, time to become like a whirlwind. I'll cast Hex onto this guy right here as a bonus action.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah, what weapon? What kind of weapon is he holding?
He is holding a scimitar.
Scimitar. That is. Okay, so
Choice.
he will have disadvantage to attack with dexterity, or he will have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
And he will go over and swing at him with his and
Long
he'll
sword.
cast Green Flame Blade and hit that and roll the hit.
Okay, so you brandish the weapon using the spell's casting. Okay, so you make a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Okay, make the attack.
Does
14. Yeah, 14
hit?
hits. 14 hits.
11 damage, and then this guy right next to him takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. This guy. You.
Wait, is he dead?
Yeah, you killed him.
Okay.
So yeah, this guy is yeah, this guy is dead. So you cut him in half, basically. Well, not in half, but you slash his chest and he dies.
Mm.
And you said that this guy takes 4 points of damage, right?
Yeah, he takes 5 damage.
5
4
damage.
4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So like he's been hit and everything. Okay, so next is Zug Zug.
Oh, sorry. Then, because I killed that guy that had hex on him,
Yeah.
I'll transfer that hex to the guy to this guy, so he'll have disadvantage. He'll have disadvantage for dexterity checks.
I think you need your bonus action
Yeah,
then.
you can use your bonus action. So since you already
Okay.
used your bonus action to cast hex, so yeah, you can't unless Zug Zug, it's
You'll
your
just
move.
do it next turn.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to do it next turn. So Zug Zug, it's your move.
Right. Voldag is going to follow
Wissis?
Bog's lead. Yep.
Okay.
Go up behind these guys. I'm going to swing at the guy closest to me.
So this guy, make a weapon attack. 14 hits. Oh. Okay.
Jesus.
Right. Because you're also raging, if I believe.
Yeah. So I have the rage damage included in that. So
Yeah.
I got 11 on
Okay,
drive.
so you rush in and you're roaring, and this guy like turns and like and you just like sink your axe straight into his face, and he's dead.
I'm going to take the rest of my movement as far as I can to get in front of this guy, so I'm between him and Righteous.
Okay. Next is this guy. This guy is going to basically move up here. And let's see, who is he going to attack? Is he going to attack Zug Zug or Wissis? He is going to attack Zug Zug. He's going to attack Zug Zug. So he is going to make a balls. Hang on. Give me a moment. I need to learn these goddamn commands. Oh, okay. There we go. Whoa. 1d20. Okay, 10
That
You
one
know,
hits.
we can see
plus
those, right?
13. Okay, what's Zug Zug's armor class?
13.
13? Okay, so yeah, this actually hits.
Okay.
Yeah. 1d8.
I should change the flavor. I'm gonna change the flavor of Green Flame Blade.
Yeah. So you take 6 piercing damage, for he shot a light crossbow at you, Zug Zug.
And
So
that'll
it's
be
gonna,
half the
yeah,
three.
it's gonna be 3 because you're raging.
Alright. I take 3.
Okay. Next is this guy, and he's basically going to go and tangle with the sailor that is driving the ship, and that will be his turn. Next is Calypso.
Okay, I will move up to the guy attacking Zug Zug. This guy.
You could get right up to him. You would be able to get right up to him, yeah.
And I will take an attack
Okay,
with my rapier.
okay, make the attack roll.
Oh, wait, that's damage, sorry. Wrong button.
Okay,
That's 23 is my attack.
that hits.
Looks like the training paid off.
So what's the damage?
It is 11.
Okay,
But I get sneak attack.
right.
It's in combat.
Yeah. So this guy just just saw his friend get cleft in half by Zug Zug, and he's having his rapier, and you just like rush in and like just rush and stab him down to the ground with your rapier.
I'm gonna make a little barbarian scream to Zug Zug.
So yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have nothing else.
Yeah. Next is Nail.
Are there still guys manning ballistas?
On the pirate ship, yes, they are trying to provide cover, but they are mostly focusing on the other crew members, not on you.
Well, when the other crew members die, they will start focusing on us.
Yeah.
So the same one I attacked before.
Okay. Okay, 13 does hit. So you just use your ethereal hand of Chill Touch, and you basically choke the life out of him as he falls down. And as he does, another pirate takes the ballista and man it. So that's your move, right?
I'm also going to step behind the mast as much as I can. Step
Okay.
behind the mast.
Okay.
Trying not to get shot.
Okay, this guy. This guy, he is going to take his scimitar and he is going to attack you, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 3. Does 7 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so he comes in to attack you and you just use your sword to, like, parry him. Okay, next is Rissus. Now the ship is close. Now more pirates are boarding. And they are fighting with the crew. So Rissus, it's your move.
Look over at Calypso. Nice strike. Now just keep it up for the rest of them. And Bardic Inspiration for you. At 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to attack that guy.
Okay.
I'm going to feint with my longsword and then grab it with both hands and... Ooh.
Is that a natural or a unnatural?
No, that's unnatural.
Okay.
It would be green if it was natural.
Got it, got it. So yeah, that hits. 7?
Yep.
Okay, you slash at him and like he's bloody and he like drops his light crossbow in pain. So that's your move?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay, Adrian, it's your move.
Okay, he will swing at this guy right here with his long sword.
Okay.
$25, that's it.
Yeah,
I
it
think
hits.
Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, and that kills him.
Yep.
So yeah, he's dead.
And then... So are there more pirates on the ship now?
Yeah, there are more pirates, but they're mostly fighting with the crew. So unless you actually want to fight one of the pirates that are fighting the crew, you could do that, and I'll add their token on the map.
Okay, I will transfer Hex to this guy. He's holding a scimitar too, right?
No, he's holding a light crossbow.
My crossbow, yeah.
And it's a dex weapon. It's a dex weapon.
Yeah. So he'll have disadvantage with dex checks, and he will. He was right here. Yeah, so he'll go to here,
Okay.
and that's his turn.
Okay. Zug, it's your move.
Okay, I'll look back at Calypso when I'm going to like yell back at her. I want to take some bounding footsteps over here.
I'm gonna cower.
I would like to use my bonus action to try to jump up using an athletics check.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Okay, I'm raging, so I have advantage for this.
Yep.
18.
Okay, you do it. Now are you gonna like leap up and just like slam down with your axe on him?
Well, for flavor, I want to say I'm grabbing the crossbow this guy shot me with that he just dropped, and I want to brain him with that.
Okay, so you drop your great axe. Okay, and you pick up your... And you pick up the light crossbow, which will be an action.
Alright, in that case, I'll just hit him with the great axe if I can't actually hit him with the crossbow.
Yeah. So roll an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that hits. Roll for damage. Okay, so you just like Hulk, like leap up, and with your axe, you just like slam it down straight into his chest and everything. And the guy behind him, like kind of like, he kind of like swears, and he says, "Shite!" And so yeah, that's your move, right?
Yep, that'll be my entire total.
Looks like his career got cut short.
Okay, this guy is going to attempt to let's see, what can he do? He says, "Oi, mates, focus on this one!" He says as he is going to take a swing at you. Oh, okay, that misses. That misses. He kind of like goes and like misses, and like he's like a few inches from your face and everything, and he like, shite. Okay, Calypso, it's your move.
Okay, I will run up to this guy and then attack again.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh wait. That was with the wrong weapon.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We roll for the rapier. It's fine.
Did it hit?
Roll for rapier.
Wow, same.
Is yeah? You also have bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
Oh, I
don't
keep
forget
forgetting.
that.
Yes. I'm definitely gonna use that.
Yeah, don't forget your bardical inspiration.
I know, I need like a little token.
So that will be 16, I believe. So yeah, 16 hits.
17.
Oh, 17. Yeah, so 17 hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
When you get inspiration, there's a little
That's the wrong one again. Sorry. Okay. So that's 8 damage.
Okay, so you go and you just basically stab him in the arm, and like and like you deal like massive damage, and he is looking terrible.
I'm just gonna smile
Yeah,
at him.
yeah,
Like I didn't mean to.
yeah. Nail, it is your move.
By the way, if you get inspiration or bardic inspiration, there's a little box above the proficiency bonus that they can click to show that you have inspiration.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah,
can also add things to your
yeah.
character
So
if you need a reminder for certain things.
yeah. So Nail, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna.
Remember, there are also other pirates on board that are fighting the crew, so they're not a threat to you unless you choose to be one.
Yeah, which is why I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing, but to the first ballista guy this time.
Okay.
More chill touch. I'm just the creep. I'm just the guy who's controlling the creepy hand that's doing inappropriate.
Yeah.
touches.
So this time you kind of like use the hand and you basically slash at this guy's throat in a thing, and this guy dies as well and is being replaced by another guy who's shooting ballista, and your ship is also shooting ballista back and everything. So it's a constant firefight basically with that. So is
mean,
that your move?
You'd think the best guys would be at front. So
Yeah.
they're now dead.
So yeah. So that is
No,
what.
no, I'm still carrying behind the central mast, hoping that
Yeah.
if the ballista shot comes at my face,
Alright.
the mast will clip it.
Yeah. So
Partial cover.
yeah. So as that is happening, so Rissus, okay. So everyone, you now see another group coming in now, and it's give me a moment. Let me find this guy. And this guy seems more to be of a lieutenant, and he is also with other. He's also with 3 more people. And everything. Add a turn. Add a turn. And add a turn. Okay, so 14. plus 3, so 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17. Damn, these guys are not rolling so well. There we go. Okay, Adrian, what's your dex modifier?
+1.
+1? Okay. So this guy is going to basically be above you.
Okay.
Zug, what's your dex modifier?
Let me check for you. +1.
Alright. So... yeah. So Rissis, you see this happening. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
No, for fuck's sake. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
I tell aim for that guy. He yells.
Okay.
I look at those guys and cast a spell,
Oh boy, what are you casting?
and a bunch of multicolored dancing lights appear in the area as fairy fire.
Oh damn! Nice! So that's your action. What's your bonus action?
I don't really have anything to do for my bonus action anymore.
Since you used up bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Okay, so
No,
you're
I'm
just
going
gonna
to
you're gonna
take
move behind
cover.
there. Okay. Now this guy's turn. This guy is going to, let's see.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
He has to make a dex save
Everyone in the in that cube.
on their turn. At the start of their turn, right?
I think so. Nope, it's when I cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
They
then,
have to
Oh.
they actually
oh damn.
Yeah.
get affected by the fire.
Right. Ooh. They're
Oh
rolling.
my
They're rolling
God.
pretty good now.
They're just not glowing.
Okay.
Ah!
One of
So
them is glowing.
yeah. So the
Not
cap.
giving an
So
aura.
so the captain and this guy are unaffected by fairy fire. So now it's this guy's turn, and this guy, he is going, and the captain, well, not the captain, but the lieutenant is going to move up to Adrian, and he is going to take some strikes. He is going to do he's going to do a multi-attack with his scimitar. Whoa. Shit. Forgot to sing. Whoa, 1d20. And roll 1d20. Okay, so the first one would probably hit, right?
What did he roll?
He
he
rolled a
rolled-
19.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 does not hit.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's gonna be that. Shit. 6. That's gonna be. That is gonna be 9 damage on you.
Ouch. I am at 2 hit points.
Okay. And he says, "Ah, you think you could defend this vessel? Bring it on, you scallywags!" That's what he says when he slashes at you, Adrian. Now it's your move.
Okay, seeing that he does a lot of damage to me, he will curse this guy with Hexblade's Curse. And then as a bonus action, and then as a main action, he will cast blue flame blade instead because I flavored it,
Mm-hmm.
and attack them.
Oh, that misses.
Hmm.
Well, Wait, is the total 11?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that misses.
Just trying to see if Hexblade's curse does anything to help. No, that doesn't look like it.
Okay. Next is Zug Zug.
Since it ain't broke, I'm gonna fix it. So I'm just gonna swing at the guy directly in front of me.
Okay, make an attack roll. 8 misses.
That will be my turn.
Wait, no, shit. Wait, are you still enraged?
I don't get advantage yet or anything like that, so
Alright,
I get that at level 2 with Reckless.
okay. So yeah, so is that your move?
Well, I don't want to get hit with an attack of opportunity, so this is, yeah, and I took my action to attack, yeah, so I got nothing.
Okay. Next is this guy. This guy is basically going to go up to where Nail is, and he is going to take a swing at him with his scimitar.
Wow.
Does 10
that
hit?
actually misses.
Does 10 hit?
No.
No. Okay. Next is this guy, who is
I have
basically
some dexterity.
yeah. So this guy is going to attack Zug Zug again. This guy is shitting in his pants because of what this damn tall half-orc did. He is shitting in his pants because of this. Calypso, it's your move.
Well, I will attack this. I'm just gonna finish this instance of a guy.
Alright.
Yeah, if you finish him, I can.
That misses. That misses, my friend.
You need to be on opposite sides of him for flanking to work.
I can't because there's a wall.
I know, but Zug Zug could have.
Yeah.
And the attack
So
of
yeah.
opportunity moving back. Oh yeah, I guess I
No.
could have moved to the other side. You're right. You're right. That would run away better.
Yeah. So
You just moved.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you make a good point in hindsight.
Next is Nail's turn.
I am very sorry for this, and I hope you roll high.
Okay. Oh. Okay, he has to make a Constitution save.
Yes, everyone within 15 feet of me.
15 feet. So, oh shit! Oh shit!
This will kill me actually, or not kill me. It'll make me go unconscious, even if I save.
Okay, wait. Okay, in what direction? In what direction, Nail? That direction?
'Cause
Okay.
I can't move to the opposite side. Well, actually, wait.
Yeah, you
Before I
can
do
actually.
that, I want to go. Let's see how.
You can stay within his attack
Problem
range.
is, I'd have to go way over here.
You could also
I
you
have
could
to move
also
way
move
over
diagonally. You could actually move diagonally and be right here, and you could actually get him and this guy as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I couldn't push him off the boat. Just off the boat.
Hey,
Well,
it's up to you. It's up to you.
You'd kill me.
Fine. Here, I'm gonna move.
I'll handle him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move here and then cast it.
Okay, so I would have to do a d20, and since one of them is affected by fairy fire,
That doesn't do anything
yeah.
for
That
for
doesn't do
saving
anything.
throws.
oh shit. So yeah, one succeeds. The other succeeds.
Well, they still take 4 damage.
Yeah, so they take 4 damage and everything. So yeah. Next is this guy. This guy is going to move up and go after you. Oh shit. Roll 1d20. Does 18 hit?
Yes, I'm a wizard. I have 11 armor.
Unless you have mage armor.
Nope.
You take 4. Is it slashing?
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. I
slashing.
don't have.
Yeah, 4 slashing damage from his scimitar.
Doesn't matter. I don't have damage resistance of any kind.
Yeah. Next is Rissus, but as this happens, give me a moment. I need to look for something. There should be something that I could use as, balls. Okay, it would not show, so... Yeah, give me a moment. I'm just trying to look. Okay, yeah. Let's just say sorry. So yeah. Let's just say you all then see in the middle of the two ships, you see tentacles rising up.
Why is there a kraken now attacking us?
Okay, you just see tentacles, and you see the tentacles are wrapping itself on both ships. And yeah, so at the start of this round, I am going to roll for these tentacles to attack. So since there are, I would say, yeah, 3. So 3 would attack the other ship, the other 3 would attack this ship. So yeah, so I'm just gonna roll, I'm just gonna roll which 3 are going to attack. So yeah, so yeah. This one is going to attack this ship. This one is going to attack the other ship. This one is going to attack this ship. This one is going to attack this ship. This one is going to attack this ship. And this one is going to attack the other ship. So yeah. Let's see. Tentacles. Alright. 1d balls. Whoa. Roll 1d20. 17 hits, and it is going to attack the captain here. Well, not the captain, but the lieutenant. And that is going to deal 2d6. Okay. Roll 2d6. So that is going to be 8 plus 3, so 9, 10, 11. So that is going to be 11 damage on this guy. And now, well, hang on, actually, what would these tentacles do? They would do something. Oh, if the target is a creature, it is grappled. So yeah, this lieutenant guy is now grappled. Next, it is going to attack, Adrian. Does 6 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so it kind of like slams right in front of you. It damages the ballista, but it misses you.
Is that a good symbol for grappled?
No, it only grapples when it's hit, when you are hit by it.
I know, but can't you add the same symbols to the other tokens?
Oh, right.
It's just when you click on them, use the one that looks like a dot, looks like a button.
The shiny looking one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, directly below them. They're two like net things you can use for grappled.
That is a fishing net, but
Same difference. Net, web. I don't really see a tentacle
Okay. I would say in this sense, this would mean
like the
it's
hand.
grappled. Okay, next, the other one is going to attack, and it is going to attack near Calypso. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
2d6.
I don't know if
4,
I have somehow
5,
survived
6,
getting
7.
attacked
You
more
get
times.
7 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Wow.
And now moving on to Rissus. It is your move.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement to move down here. Look over to the lieutenant and call out to him. Oh, why you're so ugly! That thing thought it was your its lover. As I mock him viciously.
You're gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Yep.
Okay, he would have to make a saving
Wisdom.
throw. Yes, Wisdom. And that is going to be... Oh boy. Oh, 2. What does Vicious Mockery do? 2 psychic damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. It is now this guy's turn, and he is going to attempt... Let's see. He's going to attempt to, break out of this grapple. Fails. He is stuck. Adrian, it is your move. Now, if I recall, if someone is grappled, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappled or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Sunder Wave spell. Okay.
Okay, so I think he still gets opportunity attacks on me. So I'll swing at him with green flame or blue flame blade.
We get it. So make the roll.
Hmm?
Make the roll.
Yeah. I'm calling it blue.
No, I get it for flavor.
For flavor because his.
That hits.
Yeah.
9. Nice. Okay,
9.
so you slash at him, seeing that you can't exactly get a good line of sight on his body. You kind of like slash across his face, and you kind of like slash at his face, and you take out his eye.
It actually does 11 damage.
So yeah.
Because he has Hexblade's Curse, which adds my proficiency bonus to damage.
Yeah. So you kind of like slash at his eye and everything, and like he has his eye missing now, bleeding and everything from his side of the face.
And also the Kraken takes 4 fire damage.
Okay. So it takes 4 fire damage. So now it is Zug's turn.
Wait, I wanna
Please kill this guy.
swing at this guy again.
That hits. Okay, I would say, yeah, with this...
Alright, so, can I describe what I want to do?
Yeah, how do you do this?
Alright, so this guy, like, he swings at me and he misses. I swung at him. So this time, I, like, move in and, like, grab him by the wrist when he swung and missed. And I'm just like, enough! And I just bring my axe across and, like, slice him in half off of his waist. And I, like, throw the body into the water.
Alright.
For my bonus action, I just want to try to help Calypso get ungrappled. So just like give her advantage escape or something.
I think that's a main action.
Yeah,
Help is an action.
yeah. Help is an action, so you can't.
Alright, well I'll stand there and I'll help next turn if they're still stuck.
Alright. Now it is this guy's turn. He is going to attack. Well, actually, yeah. I would say this guy is going to move, and he's going to attempt to help the lieutenant get out of that grapple. and fails.
Oh, thank God.
Calypso, it's your move.
Okay. I'm going to.
So you can either use your acrobatics or athletics to break out a grapple.
Yep.
I'm going to actually throw my dagger at the lieutenant. Right now.
You're gonna throw your dagger at the lieutenant.
Yes. And miss.
Yeah, that misses. It hits the tentacle instead.
Okay, sorry, I can roll damage.
Yeah, why not?
It's not much with that sneak attack.
So yeah, it deals 11 damage. It deals 11 damage, and the tentacle just kind of like jolts and kind of like moves the captain, not the captain, but the lieutenant, and like slams into this guy. So basically, he's now over here, being slammed against the ballista, and he's going to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And this guy is also going to like take 5 bludgeoning damage, but being hit by his captain and everything. So like he's way over here now. Now it's Nail's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and run away. Cause
If I recall, disengage is an action, right?
it is an action, yes.
Okay, making sure.
That should
And
be about. Well, I can't run past here, so I'm gonna.
yeah,
More.
yeah, yeah. Do you have a bonus action you could use, or is that it?
That's it.
All right.
I won't start getting bonus actions till later.
Now it's this guy's turn. He is going to probably...
I mean, does he really want to run into a large group of people that have been slaughtering his comrades?
So yeah, this guy is instead going to go over and try to help his lieutenant out of the grapple. And fails miserably!
Yeah, I can feel that.
Okay. Now, the tentacles are going to attack again. So the captain, not the captain, but the lieutenant is going to take, let's see if it actually hits. So it misses. So now rolling against, now rolling against one of the other guys, that misses. Now for you. Worst case scenario, you'll go unconscious. Natural 1, you are safe. Okay, Rissus, it is your turn.
Okay,
Ballistas. Okay, now you see the crew finished fighting off most of the pirates, and they are like taking their spears and mostly attacking the tentacles. So I would say, Calypso, if you try to break out of your grapple, I would say since the crew are attacking this thing, you would get advantage on this. Breaking free from the tentacles. So yeah. So Rissus, it's your move.
Free action, I'm going to drop concentration on fairy fire.
Okay.
It wasn't really doing us all that much good. Then I'm going to move up to the wheel and see if I can get us moving.
I would say at this point that the ropes have been cut, so you can, but it's gonna take some time. So make a I don't know how you could drive this thing, so just make a basic 1d20 check with your I would say maybe wisdom.
Okay, so a straight D20.
Okay, I would say with this roll, you managed to turn the wheel to like get out of the line of conflict with the tentacles. So the ship is starting to move to the left. So you better free Calypso quickly, or she will be, stuck. So yeah, so that's your turn. Now it's the lieutenant's turn. He is now going to roll to see if he finally breaks free out of this thing. And he does not! Damn, this guy is rolling terribly. Okay, Adrian, it's your move.
Okay, so how bad is the lieutenant looking?
He looks a bit bloody, but not severely injured that he's near death.
Okay, and there's this guy right in front of,
Yeah, but he's knocked prone.
okay, since as a bonus action, he'll transfer Hex to the lieutenant and make him have disadvantage on dexterity checks. And he'll go over to him and swing at him with his.
You're attacking this guy or this guy?
The lieutenant.
Okay, make an attack roll. That misses.
Damn. That is my turn then.
Alright, Zug, it's your move.
I wanna take a swing at the tentacle holding Calypso.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
So it's not a crit, so it's just the 14.
Okay, so yeah. So you slash into this, and the tentacle kind of like and like slithers away, and kind of like releases the grip on Calypso, and like goes back into the water. So Calypso, you are no longer grappled.
And then I wanna use my bonus action to give another a war cry at Calypso. I'm going to take my movement down this way to help out. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. So yeah. Next is this guy. This guy is going to get up, and he is, you know what? Screw it. This guy is probably going to attack you, Zug, because he's going to try to defend his lieutenant.
Hey.
And rolls a natural 1.
He's also scared, as he should be.
Yeah, I would say the war cry kind of made him scared. Alright, Calypso, it's your move.
Okay, I want to move, do a little flip over this banister and land right.
Does anything happen since you rolled a natural 1?
Yeah, so he just rolled a natural 1, and he swing to the side, and his scimitar gets stuck into the railing of the ship.
Okay.
So his weapon is stuck.
Okay, can I bypass the stairs and do the flip?
You want to do an acrobatics check? Sure.
Excellent.
Okay, so you go to leap, and your foot gets caught, and you just slam onto the wooden floor below. It does not do damage to you.
Yeah, let's go. I did that on purpose. And
Great
then,
sport, always.
Yeah. So yeah, that's your action to use acrobatics.
okay.
So you still have your movement, I believe.
How much? I think I moved 20.
I would say I would say you were from here, so you moved about 25.
all your movement.
So yeah, you used up all your movement.
Well, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay, Nail, it's your move.
Okay, so this guy's gonna be the first one, second one, and third
Oh,
one.
you're using magic missile.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Roll damage.
Pops once. Okay, let me go with
So you're attacking this guy with this one?
miss.
No, magic missile does not miss.
Yeah, it doesn't miss.
Yeah, okay, so 5 plus 3.
Okay, there they are. So,
Okay,
the
this
first
guy...
one,
Yeah, this
second
guy...
one, and the third one.
Okay, this guy looks a bit more injured now. He looks very injured. This guy, he is still kicking, but he is now, like, spitting up blood and everything. This guy, just, like, shrugs off the attack. And now it is this guy's turn. And he is going to attack...
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
move up here.
yeah.
Go.
And
I wanna
it's
be on
now...
this side.
Yeah, now he is going to attack, Adrian. Does 15 hit?
That hits.
That hits? Okay. 6 damage.
Adrian's unconscious.
Alright. Now it is Resist's turn. Now for the tentacles.
I cast
Hey.
Thunder Wave. Just kidding.
Hey,
Okay, so
Adrian,
6.
if you click on your portrait, you can see a blue square above it. That allows you to
Yeah.
rotate
Oh,
your
boy.
character, so you can fall down.
I'll just
Um,
use one of the.
okay, question, Zug Zug.
Yep.
What's your AC?
13.
13? So 13 plus this. So yeah, this hits you. And you take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That is going to be 7, 8, 9, 10.
3.
That is 10.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the end of the tentacles.
I
Resist,
am
it's
now bloody.
yeah.
In case anyone cares.
Yeah, Resist, it's now your turn.
I'm going to turn to the boat and try to get the.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to say this, but Zug Zug, you also grappled. Oh, you already did the same for me, thank you.
Yep. No, that was just to show I'm bloodied.
Oh shit, right. Yeah, sorry. I'll do
No,
that.
God. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm not touching it. Okay, Ristus, it's now your turn, Ristus.
I'm turning the boat to get the wind underneath our sails.
Okay. Make a D20 for navigation, which would be an intelligence roll.
Okay, I'll just make a. So just an intelligence.
Just an intelligence check. Okay, you do not know much about sailing, so all you're just trying to do is you feel the wind and you're just trying to aim the sails to the wind. That's all you're trying to do. So that's your turn.
How do I drive this thing?
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. So now it is the lieutenant's turn, and he is going to attempt to try to break free. So that's gonna be 14, 15, 16. Okay, yeah. So this guy, he breaks free. So yeah, Adrian. I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
Yeah. That's a fail.
Okay. Zug Zug. It's now your move.
Do I know if I have time to attack this guy or if I should focus on the tentacle so I don't get left behind?
Since the ship is not moving as much, I would say you would have time, but it's entirely up to you.
Then I'm going to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay, making an attack roll.
Does 10 hit?
With disadvantage. Wait, is it?
There's
No,
nothing.
No
Right.
movement speed.
Anyways,
Okay,
you would
so-
have gotten the disadvantage roll anyways.
Yeah, so 10, is that with your bonuses?
But yeah, that's the final number.
It misses.
Alright, then that is my turn.
Now it's this guy. This guy is going to be basically, yeah, he's going to attack you, Zug Zug, since you are grappled. You're easy prey. The 17 hit.
Yep.
Two damage.
So 1 damage. I already used it earlier.
Yeah, he already used it. Yeah.
And those.
Calypso, it's now your turn. So you see Adrian is unconscious. You see Zug Zug, who is grappled but still trying to fight. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You mean you're gonna stand up then attack the guy in front of you?
Yeah. 13 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage. Okay.
Okay,
So,
that's 11.
yeah, how do you wish to finish this guy off?
I'm just gonna, I guess, get up and then accidentally put the sword in. I'm trying to get my balance as I'm falling from
Alright,
the rail.
alright. I'll allow that. I'll allow that since of the comedic thing with it. So yeah. So that's your turn, right? You still have your movement.
Well,
Yeah.
half your movement.
So,
Well, half your movement, but you should be able to either get to Adrian or Zug Zug.
well, if I get the Zug Zug, I'm gonna block him from moving. So, and I can't.
No,
really-
no, no. He will be able to get through to you. It's just he will take up more movement.
No, allies aren't difficult terrain. Only enemies are.
Yeah,
So he just walk right past you.
yeah.
To make it easier, if you look at me, I'll just say, go!
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna stay where I am behind these stairs and crouch, so that if he doesn't get out,
Do you have a short bow?
I do.
So yeah, you could use your short bow on your next turn if you want. You would have to drop your rapier and draw your short bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind here, behind this.
Okay. Nail, it's now your turn.
Moving up there with my total move speed and chill touching that guy.
Okay, yeah, that hits, and you deal 7 damage. You hit him.
Yes,
You
nice
hit him.
necrotic.
Yeah, you hit him, and he is dead. He is dead now. So yeah. Now it is the tentacle's turn. Oh, natural 20.
Well, somebody's getting tentacled.
Yeah, and it's going to be the captain. So that's going to be double damage. So it's going to be roll 4d6. Yeah, the captain is now grappled. And I would say, in a sense of this, he's grappled and like he's pulled away, and like he is now below the water now. But he is still fighting, trying to fight this thing. So, with this, it's now your turn.
Continuing on.
Okay, you managed to get the win now. So now the ship is now moving away from the conflict. The crew finish off the last of the pirates and like get back to helping sailing the ship. So yeah, I would say combat would be over.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at someone to please help Rizus. Jesus.
Adrian.
Sorry, not
Medicine?
Rizus, Adrian.
Do you have medicine?
I have nothing. I have oil. I'll rub some oil on this on his feet.
I have survival.
Does he have like medicine proficiency? He's asking.
Who has the highest wisdom who isn't unconscious?
I have 0.
0 is better than -1.
Okay.
Does this have healing word?
Yeah, but my spells are gone.
Okay. So you see that the
Okay, I'm
crew.
gonna just start shoving good berries into his mouth
Can I
because
assist
those
him?
heal.
Okay.
Wait, actually, before you do that, does the lieutenant die?
No, the lieutenant was dragged off of the ship and into the water, but he was still fighting. But he is not. You don't know. You because this is just sail the ship away. So like, you guys are like sailing away from the conflict.
Okay, because if the lieutenant dies, then Adrian gets back up again.
Because of Hexblade's course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, doesn't take effect.
Okay.
Okay, can I
Yeah.
assist? Who's
So you just shove good berries into me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will help him through while he's unconscious. Move his jaw.
Okay.
How many do you give me?
Let's go with 4.
4. So I'm at 4 hit points now, and I'm conscious again. So,
All right. So you're
Thank you.
conscious again.
Yeah, that was a close
So now
I
the captain and all the major crew get back to sailing and saying, "Ha! Those scurvy scalawags thought they could take the ship. Ha! They got lucky. Let's get out of here," says as he is sailing away quickly and fast. And so yeah, everybody's tending to their injuries, and they are looking at the damages that the ship had sustained. So yeah, the 2 right side ballistas are totally damaged and in need of repair. But overall, everybody is okay.
Does the captain eventually die after a while, or what?
You don't know. You don't know. Because you are away from the conflict.
Well, I'd know because if he did die, I'd gain temporary hit points.
Well, the Hex Blade does not take effect. So he's probably still alive.
Okay.
It's only cursed for 1 minute, so.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the easiest thing is the fact. Okay, well now I'm gonna start helping the crew sort pirate bodies on one side to be looted and sailor bodies on the other side for proper burials.
Can I loot the bodies before they get?
Yeah,
Not the sailors, only the pirates.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Well, I would suggest you don't loot the sailors because you might piss off the other sailors.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sneakily loot a pirate.
Well, here's the thing. You could sneakily try to loot one of the sailors. You could probably be like trying to provide last rites.
I'm gonna try to do that to a pirate.
We don't have to sneakily loot the pirates. They're pirates. We don't care about them.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to make a sleight of hand check, Calypso. Pretty good. You managed to get from one of the pirates 2 gold and 5 silver.
I'll take it. Okay.
So yeah, the crew kind of like take the weapons and everything of the pirates, and they probably like take them below deck. I mean, like since the dead pirates are not going to need them anymore, they're going to use it.
I mean, once all the stuff is taken off the bodies that's useful, the ocean is where you throw pirates.
I mean,
the ship doesn't have the space to run a morgue. It might not have enough for how many sailors died.
It is entirely. Well, if you want to like toss bodies overboard, please go ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna take all
I will
their
not be doing that.
their jewelry.
Okay, so There were 6 at the start, plus 2 more, so that would be 8. And since Calypso looted one of them, you still have 7 more to loot. So I would
Ooh,
say...
I'm gonna keep looting.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep looting.
okay, so, who's looting?
I'll help Neil with the bodies, throwing them over. But before I toss the pirate bodies over, I would like to give them a little check over.
Okay, so I would like everyone to make a investigation check.
Ooh. I'm going to cast guidance because guidance is a fun ability to cast. Then make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot roll.
Before anything happens, Adrian will cast Detect Magic.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11. Detect Magic?
Oh.
So, Adrian, you're using Detect Magic?
Yep.
Okay, so, okay, I would say this first, that, Calypso, you managed to find on them, the same amount. You find 2 gold and 5 silver on the rest of the bodies. So 2 gold and 5 silver, times that by 7. Well, 8, since you also found that, but if you want to share the loot with everybody else, it's entirely up to you. So basically it's...
Time by 7.
Yeah. So basically it's 2G and... Shit. 5S
That's 14.
times
14 gold.
Yeah. So times 7. So that's the loot of stuff you get.
14 gold,
And 35 silver.
35 silver, 17 gold, and 5 silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the rest. But Calypso, you still have the 2 gold and 5 silver that you looted.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go give everyone if you play there. 2, 3, 4. I'll go give everyone 2 gold and do 5 silver.
Okay,
This is a lot of good fun.
since there's 1, 2, 3, 4, you could give 4 of that amount, and you will still have...
Yeah, I'm gonna give away 8, so everyone gets 2 gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
Adrian, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Did you get these off of the pirates?
I did.
Yeah. Okay, so who's tossing pirate bodies?
No, before the pirates' bodies are tossed.
Yeah.
Does Adrian see any magical items on the
Okay,
pirates?
no. I just want to know who's going to like throw bodies off after the
Okay.
Detect Magic.
No, I would.
Neil.
Okay.
Roll egg.
Okay, so Nail, Adrian, and Zug will be doing that, right?
No, Adrian won't be tossing the bodies.
Okay. Okay, so only Nail and Zug. Okay. So this is, the captain congratulates you on helping out with the ship sailing, so, like, you can stay beside him to learn. So yeah, Adrian, you cast Detect Magic, and you do detect a faint magical presence. And it is originating from Calypso's bag.
What kind of magic is it?
You don't know. It's you just sense a faint magical aura, a faint magical signal coming from Calypso's bag. You do not know
Okay.
what class of magic it is. You just sense it from Calypso's bag.
Okay. He doesn't do anything of it.
And Nail and Zug toss the pirate bodies off the ship.
With whatever counts for ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Mm-hmm. So the last few days go quite smoothly. So what are you guys going to do on the 6th and 7th day? Just summon up.
Did we get a long rest?
Yeah.
we did.
Obviously, after this day, you do go to sleep and everything. So yeah, everything's okay. But like, is there anything you guys want to do like this night, and then like on the 6th, and then on the 7th day?
Well, Nail is going to rest for the rest of this day because he did not like that fight.
Okay.
And on the 7th day, he's going to continue to ask, this time just all the passengers, what they're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm. And because the only passengers are the group that you are with right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What are Zug, Adrian, Calypso, and Wizards going to do in this meantime? Since on the 7th day, Nail is going to like ask you all questions.
Adrian will offer to train Calypso again, and after she doesn't want to train the rest of the day, he'll train by himself
All right.
mostly.
So make a D20 Wisdom to see how well you train her for this for the 5th day. Not the 5th day, the 6th day, because on the 7th day you're gonna stop training her, right?
Well, as long as she doesn't want.
I'm gonna be jibing him the whole time about how he fainted. He was the only one to. Have
Okay, so yeah, so that session kind of like becomes more of a joke thing, not actually training. Not so training does not go on smoothly. So, yeah.
Because the training isn't going on very smoothly, he'll ask about. Couldn't help but notice that I felt faint magic coming from your bag yesterday while we were searching the pirates' bodies. Forgive me for asking.
I'm gonna look a little bit surprised, but then just say, well, I'm a magical lady. Don't you know my profession?
Are you trying to deceive him?
Yes.
Make a deception check. And Adrian, if you want, make an insight check. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adrian, as far as you can tell, Calypso seems to be telling the truth.
But I will pull out a very nice blown glass pipe in a little pack of my Artemis giggle. Say, this might be what you're talking about. And I will offer to smoke some with him.
Okay, but before has Adrian ever done, I cannot believe I'm gonna ask, alcohol or drugs?
He's probably done alcohol. He's probably drank alcohol before, but I don't think he's done any drugs before.
Okay, it's entirely up to you, but if so, I would say you probably might have disadvantage on the Constitution check, since this will be your first time doing Artemis Giggle.
Yeah, he'll politely decline. I am not one for smoking.
All right.
Fun.
All right. So that's what you guys are gonna do.
Yeah.
With this,
He will show the magic scroll that he has. I also have something magical. An acquaintance of mine gave this to me a while back.
Can I see? Yeah, can I open it?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
very excited.
Just don't cast it because I don't know what it does.
I've never cast anything in my life. Like this. I'll open it. What do I see?
you open it, or you cast Identify.
I don't have identify. Can't cast.
None of us have the money to be able to cast Identify.
No, but doesn't somebody have the spell Identify?
I have Identify, but I don't have the pearl necessary to cast it.
I would say, in the sense, you would have it. I would say.
100 gold pieces worth of a pearl is a lot.
Yeah, but you're a wizard. Like,
Yeah.
you probably would have had
Yeah,
that
that's
pearl.
more money than all of my equipment is worth, including like my spellbook.
I would say you would have it. Okay, I would say.
Take it.
Fine. I mean, I'm the one with Identify.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll ask Adrian if he. Do you know what this is?
I don't. I wish I could, but yeah.
I mean, what's the language written in?
It is common. It is common. What does it say? No, because, like, the moment you would say the spell or open the scroll, it's gonna activate.
Okay.
I thought you'd have to willingly cast it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you
how
can
spells
read what
usually
the
work.
scroll says.
Okay.
Most likely to help you. You basically need to make an arcane check to see if you can identify the magic.
Okay. So yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Oh goodness. Okay. Ooh, not bad.
Arcana, okay. Give me a moment. I'm trying to.
Guys,
How does everybody like my 3 drawings of bodies just floating
Damn
away?
it.
I'm loving it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Spell names, spell tags, casting
It took me a while
times.
to get the eyes to have the X's in them. I eventually had to just draw the X's first. That's why they all
Okay.
have big heads.
Okay. You open it, and okay, so Calypso, as you look at this, you know what classification, what school of magic this is. And it is of the divination school of magic.
This is my forte.
You do not know what the spell is, but you do know what school of magic it is.
Okay. I'll just hand it back. Smile. I have no idea what it is. Sorry.
Do you know of anybody that may know how to read it? I've had this scroll on me for quite a while.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but I saw this really creepy skinny guy casting this weird hand and fondling all these pirates.
Fondling.
I mean, I wouldn't go near him, but you might want to. You can cast stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you referring to Nail?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. So
I mean, that's
try.
what you do.
I'll ask him. Once you feel ready to finish training for today.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay. Nail, Wissis, and Zugzug, what are you guys doing?
Manning the helm is causing a blister, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
Well, no, you're not manning the helm. Basically, the captain and his, like, shipmates are handling the helm. But basically, like, that is up to you what you want to do. But, like, for the remainder of the day, at the end of the fight, like, on that day, you could have stayed and, you know, figured that out. You are on the 6th day of the travel.
Oh, rest, I suppose?
Okay, so you're on the 6th day, so you're just gonna take it easy and just drink and everything?
Yeah, it's about to About to say, should we have a drink? Celebratory drinks?
I'd second that.
That was my plan.
Alright. So everybody
Oh.
is having a drink, so I would guess, Nail, you could ask your questions about the other passengers.
Yeah. What is everyone's intentions once we arrive at the island?
Fame
More
and
work.
glory.
Huh. How do you intend to get fame and glory?
Well, of course, fame and glory. There's nothing worth more.
Yeah, that's the why, but how? Do you have any plans? Or are you just going to stumble around blindly hoping flame and glory fall into your lap?
Of course, I have a plan.
You could write about my
And-
exploits. And I'll, like, give you a wink. As I'm, like, carving in, like, 3 notches into my axe for the 3 guys I killed.
No, it's very obvious that, like, I don't actually have a plan.
Well, I plan just to continue to work, do what I do best.
And what is that?
Work as a hired muscle. Yeah.
Well, then I might have a job for you. I'm going to this illustrious remote island to study local flora and fauna. And to study the other mysteries of the island.
That sounds interesting. How much are we willing to pay?
It depends. To be honest, I'm not the most burdened with material possessions, if you know what I mean.
Out of character, the only reason why he's asking for money at the moment is because he doesn't know everybody well enough, and we kind of haven't formed a party yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check on where Nail keeps his spellbook?
Yeah,
It's just
sure.
tucked into my robe.
Make a perception check. You do not know where the book is. You know it's probably on him. That's all you know, but you don't know where on his person.
You also notice around my waist a belt with many different little pouches.
Adrian will speak to Nail. Actually, since you don't have any money to pay, I'd ask a favor of yourself in order to do this. He pulls up the scroll and shows it to him. In exchange for my services, could you please let me know what the scroll does? I've had it on me for quite a while and haven't had the courage to use it without knowing what it does.
Using magic scrolls without knowing what they do tend to get people quickly killed.
Yes.
So yeah, do you cast Identify on the scroll?
Well, I ritually cast Identify on the scroll,
Okay.
so it'll take several minutes for me to cast the spell.
Okay.
No problem.
So while waiting...
So, yeah, I pull up my book from behind my back. Just start
I'm watching.
fumbling through pages. And I grab that pearl, set it on the scroll.
Okay. Take some time. the pearl magically glows as magical sigils surround the scroll, and it surrounds it, and in front of you, Neil, only you, you get a magical inscription on the pearl, telling you what this spell is. This spell is called this spell is called detect thoughts.
Yeah, that spell.
Yeah, that's the spell you identify on the spell scroll.
Yes, I've fiddled with magic without knowing what it does before, and something happened. That's the cue for the potion memory.
Okay, so Adrian,
Yeah,
you
I told
remember?
it's a
Yeah.
scroll of detect thoughts. It's a basic spell. I've heard of it, but
Yes.
I don't know how to cast it myself.
Okay, so Adrian, you remember from your use the time when you drank a potion. You remember that it is a bad memory for what you did was quite stupid of you to do, because the potion you drank was a potion of fire breathing. And when you drank it, you kind of burped and you burnt down, I would say, half of the bazaar in the capital.
Wow, you used to be so cool.
So yeah. So you drank a fire breathing potion when you were young.
I used to be so cool.
Yeah.
Well, do you say that out loud or what?
Well, I don't see the flashback.
Oh, okay. He wanting to spark a joke with the group. He'll tell the story. Like,
Okay, then
yeah.
I'll say it.
What do you mean? That used to be cool.
Exactly what I said.
Well, detect thought isn't a combat spell. It's more of an interrogation spell, if my memory serves me. Quite powerful for someone of my experience, but rather weak, nevertheless.
Yes, I stumbled upon a wizard being attacked by hyenas and saved him. He gave this to me in return. There's many stories under my belt.
Probably the most valuable thing would be to sell it to a wizard who doesn't know the spell yet.
Wink, wink.
I couldn't benefit from that. It is far too advanced for me to learn.
What level is Detect Thoughts again? Level 2, I'm pretty sure?
Yeah, second level
yes.
divination spell.
Which is why I said it was far beyond mine, because it's twice the levels I know, but still pretty low on the totem pole for magic.
Yeah. So yeah. Is that all you guys are gonna do?
Yeah, Adrian will take the scroll again and put it in his backpack again. Keep that in mind. But it could also be useful for the party too, as well.
Yeah.
The money might be more useful if you found somebody to appropriately sell it to be honest. Magic scrolls are valuable, but being as how once you've used them, they're gone, selling it to someone who can learn from the spell, such as a wizard, would be more valuable, theoretically.
Okay.
So, as this is happening, on the 6th day, you all finish your drinks and, conversations. You go back to bed. On the morning of the 7th day, you hear the ringing of a bell, and you hear, like, a sailor say, "Land ho!" And I guess everybody comes up to the deck to see, and you guys see the island of Ventar Haven. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, I wanted to ask the captain if she recognized the Jolly Roger of the ship that attacked us.
Well, you could ask next session. So I would say, for fighting the pirates and this giant sea creature, I would say you guys level up to level 2.
Nice.
Rogue is in business.
So yeah. You don't need to roll for hit points. You're gonna use the standard hit points that you get.
Standard?
Yeah, the standard, like the fixed hit points.
Yeah.
The average.
Yeah.
So I gain 6 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Until I get a level 2.
Yeah. So that's
I get another spell slot and new spell.
Yep.
Nice.
And that's the end of the session.